you're 6 feet under. And the only thing to save is the banner that you wave to be wrapped around your grave.
Konnichiwa, Mina! And after a couple weeks of anticipation, the wait is over. It is now time for the MTWS event here in Las Vegas. The first event here since February 2016 for the 2015 championship. And the first event since the Louisville event we did back on Christmas last year. So let's get this event underway. As you can see, the racing track. And I'm sure you all seen the freestyle track already, so you're all looking forward to that too. But we got a whole bunch of races still to go through. And after freestyle, I'm going to do probably the most sickest encore in monster truck history. So you got to look forward to that too. It's one hell of a surprise I got planned, so get ready for that. But now, of course, as in every event in Samboyd Stadium, let's do our special intro of the trucks as they now start coming out onto the track. And here come the trucks coming on the field. As you can see, here comes Crasher onto the track, one of the three rookies. And up next is Reckless Intent, coming right behind, as you can now see. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing how these rookie trucks do. And of course, after that is Daisy Chain, who stunned us all the other day by getting second place in qualifying. I can't wait to see what it does in racing, though. And then it's Venom. And then Topsy Turvy, who we saw got number 4 qualifier the other day. That's going to be incredible to see what it can do in racing. And then it's the Monster Razor, former very good racer, but as we saw in qualifying, did not do so good at all. Then it's Madness, who did a solid job in qualifying last time out. Can't wait to see what it does in racing. And then it's Locomotion. And then Flying Falcon. And then Shatter, who did a very good job in qualifying after having such a disappointing performance last year in racing. Can't wait to see what it does in racing tonight. And then it's Ye Plunderer. And it's the Reverser King Predator, who I am looking forward to seeing what he can do in freestyle. Maybe getting a reverser backflip too. Then the racing runner-up from last year, Blood Rage. Let's see how it could do this year on this track. Could it make up for that one loss short of being a racing champion? Then Fireball, who actually did a pretty good job in qualifying despite coming up first, which is usually, the trucks that usually do terrible in qualifying, but managed to get 16th place. And then it's Prowler. And then up is Wild Ride. And then it's Patriot, who like always struggles on this track despite being a very good racer. Let's see what it does tonight. Then it's Eruption, who did not do good at all in qualifying the other day, hoping to make up for that terrible performance. And then it's Destroyer, who actually did a very good qualifying run this year. I think it got like in the top 8 this year. That was really impressive. And then it's Bling. And then it'll be Yatsura, who is looking forward to freestyling later tonight. And then it's Shadowrun. And then it'll be Outrage, who's going to have its hands full taking care of Daisy Chain later in Race It. And then it'll be Outrage, who's going to have its hands full taking care of Daisy Chain later in Race It. And then it's the former Freestyle King Crazy, who did a solid time in qualifying. Looking forward to see what it can do in racing. And now we're winding down to the former champion. Start off with the 2014 racing champion Crush and Run, who had a really good qualifying time getting 4th place. And then it's Crazy Bull, the 2009 racing run-up, who did not do good all in qualifying tonight, and is going to have a very difficult task with a Outlaw in the first race. Then it's the 2011 racing champion Power Forward, who, just like Crazy Bull, did not do good at all in qualifying. He's going to need to pick up the pace big time to have any chance of getting far in this year's event. Then the 2009 freestyle champion Mad Dog, who was god-awful last time out in qualifying, getting dead last. They're going to have to go up against Thunderbolt in the first race. That's going to be quite a challenge for Mad Dog. And speaking of Thunderbolt, here it comes, the 2011 freestyle champion and #1 qualifier this year. Let's see what it does tonight. I'm looking forward to see what it does in the first race against Mad Dog. And then the 2-time MTWS champion, Nitro, 2010 racing champion, 2014 freestyle champion, looked dominant qualifying, getting 3rd place. I'm looking forward to see if Nitro can turn around its woes here in Sam Boyd. And then it's the defending racing champion and 5-time MTWS champion overall Outlaw. Looking forward to once again show why it's the racing champion. And last is the defending freestyle champion Paula. Its first time back since winning its freestyle title. Looking forward to seeing what it can do tonight. Tonight's going to be one hell of an event. So let's get this event underway with racing, as here's the racing bracket. As we're going to get things started with a big showdown. It's going to be Thunderbolt versus Mad Dog. What an exciting race to get things started, because this is more like a finals race. It's going to be in the first race of the first round. That's going to be incredible. And then after that, another big race. Fireball versus Patriot. Then Impala versus Yatsura. Destroyer versus Venom. Crush and Run versus Locomotion. Crazy versus Prowler. Flying Falcon versus the Monster Razor. Topsy-Turvy versus Reckless Intent to top the left side of the bracket. Then we go to the right side, which will be Nitro versus Predator. Blood Rage versus Shadowrun. Crasher versus Eruption. Then the big showdown of round one that should be a finals. It's going to be Outlaw versus Crazy Bull, Shatter versus G Plunderer, Madness versus Power Forward, Wild Ride versus Bling, and then finally to finish it off, Daisy Chain versus Outrage. What an incredible round one we're going to get as we go back into the staging area right now. As you can see, Thunderbolt is at the line getting ready to go as the #1 qualifier is looking to get its first racing win since winning Louisville just a couple months ago back on Christmas. But if it's going to win, it's going to have a big challenge to get things started, because its opponent is Mad Dog, who although struggled in qualifying, remember Mad Dog has been to the finals before in the championship, just barely losing to Nitro in a photo finish back in 2010, and has had some success here in Sam Boyd. So maybe the other night was just a one-time fuck-up. But boy, oh boy, I am looking forward to this. The first race of the night, and it's going to be an epic showdown. Let's get started. Thunderbolt versus Mad Dog. And here we go, racing underway. Thunderbolt versus Mad Dog as they go into Thunder Alley. And Thunderbolt has the lead coming out of Thunder Alley. Here we go into the turn, the most important part. And Thunderbolt had a good turn, crossed by a little bit. Mad Dog went all over the place. Oh, Thunderbolt screwed out all over too. Thunderbolt won, but man, that was an ugly race for both of them. Let's take a look at that again. As you see down here after the turn, particularly Mad Dog went like really kind of wide, spun out a little bit. So did Thunderbolt though too. Both struggled in that race. Thunderbolt better get itself ready, because its challenger is not going to be easy at all. As you can see, Fireball is ready to go. As in the first truck up in qualifying, actually got a pretty good time. And boy, oh boy, it's going to need it, because it's got a very big challenger in Patriot right here. Patriot, as usual in Sam Boyd Stadium, surprisingly struggles in qualifying. No idea how that is for being such a good racer. But man, oh man, Fireball better not take Patriot so lightly, because Patriot could easily pull off an upset here. So let's get the next race underway. Fireball versus Patriot. As they're getting ready to go. And here we go for the next race. Whoever wins will face Thunderbolt in round 2. Nice turn by Fireball coming out of Thunder Alley. They're near dead even. Here we go to the turn. Let's see if they'll make up for Mad Dog and Thunderbolt's terrible performance. Nice turn by both of them. Patriot went a little wide though, and Fireball's going to get the victory. And what a run Fireball had. And Fireball has laid down the fastest time of racing and the second fastest time so far this event. A 15.43, just 100th of a second off of what Thunderbolt got in qualifying the other night. So Fireball will face Thunderbolt in round 2 as our next race is getting ready to go. As you can see, Impala is at the line, the defending racing champion. Also was a runner-up for racing in 2011, the Power Forward, so it has definitely experience to win racing. And its opponent, Yatsura, gonna hope it's best to try and beat Impala, but man, that's a tough pill to swallow, and gonna be one hard of a challenge to beat. So here we go with the next race, Impala versus Yatsura. And here we go. Impala and Yatsura. Look like Yatsura hit the wall going to Thunder Alley, but they're dead even coming out of Thunder Alley. Here we go to the turn. As we go into the turn. Nice turn by both. I'm really surprised this got close, but Yatsura's going off the side of the track, and Impala's going to get the victory. Yatsura held in there, but just couldn't hold on in the end. Yatsura had a really good turn too, but in the end, it looked like it overspun out a little bit as you saw it start to go up the hill right there. In the end, that slowed it down and ruined its chance to beat Impala. And now, as you see, Destroyer at the line, getting ready to go. Put up a surprisingly good time in qualifying the other day. Let's see how well it does here. And its opponent, Venom, who did not do good in qualifying at all last night. Let's see how it does here as we get ready for our next race, Destroyer versus Venom. And this will mark a quarter of the way through racing in round 1. Whoever wins faces Impala. And here we go, Destroyer versus Venom. In the Thunder Alley to go. Nice turn by both of them. Look like Venom might have had a slight lead going out of Thunder Alley. Here we go to the turn, the most important part. And Destroyer got a really good turn, but so did Venom too! They're very close to each other, and we're gonna get our first photo finish of the night! That's so good! What a race that was! What a dominant race that was by Destroyer and Venom as the times still come in. But look at these turns right here as we now slow down the replay to see who got the photo finish. As they come to the hill, Destroyer hit the hill first, but looked like Venom was starting to get a lot of speed back. And then looks like Destroyer came down the downhill ramp first. And here you go as the trucks now cross the line here. As you see, Destroyer cross first, and here comes the times. And Destroyer got a 15.68, and Venom was only 0.07 of a second behind. Wow, what a close race that was. But it wasn't enough for Venom as Destroyer will move on to face Impala in round 2. What a sick race that was. And we still got many more to go in round 1 and the rest of racing 2. And now at the line is the former racing champion, Crush and Run, who put up the 5th fastest time in qualifying. Looking forward to trying to win another racing win tonight since it fell so short last time out in Louisville. And its opponent, Locomotion, who did terrible last time out in qualifying. And boy, that's got to pay big time for Locomotion. That's got to go up against a former racing champion here too. And Crush and Run is very good here in the World Sandboy Stadium. So here we go for our next race. Crush and Run versus Locomotion. And here we go, Crush and Run Locomotion, as Locomotion did not really take a good turn. Crush and Run has the slight lead coming out of Thunder Alley, but most importantly a turn. Here we go, let's see how well Crush and Run. Crush and Run went kind of wide. Oh, it's starting to spin out right there. Oh, God, of course, maybe Locomotion come up from behind, and no, it's going to be Crush and Run getting the victory. Man, watching this again, both struggling in the turn. Even Crush and Run, a former racing champion who did so good in qualifying, struggled badly right here. Oh man, Crush and Run better get itself together if it's going to make it a shot to make it to past round 2. As you can see, Crazy is at the line, ready to go. Crazy had a really good qualifying time the other night, but boy, it's going to have his hands full already in round 2. As its opponent is going to be Prowler, who is going to give Crazy a hell of a run in round 1. So here we go, Crazy and Prowler. And here we go, Crazy and Prowler. As Prowler got a nice turn coming up Thunder Alley. Has a slight lead on Crazy. Wow, it's pretty rare you see him have the lead coming out of Thunder Alley from the left lane. Here we go. And oh, what a great turn by Prowler right there. Nice and smooth. And Prowler's going to beat Crazy. Wow, what a run that was. And Prowler had the fastest time of the entire week so far on that track. On that side of 15.59. That's the fastest anyone's gotten in the left lane. Let's see how well Prowler does against Crush Run the next round. Now at the line is Flying Falcon getting ready to go, and its opponent, the Monster Razor, who normally does good in racing but did not do good at all in qualifying. So here we go, Flying Falcon versus the Monster Razor. Looking forward to this race. This could be very interesting if the Monster Razor puts up a good run. As here we go, a nice turn by Flying Falcon, and Flying Falcon has the lead coming out of Thunder Alley. Here's Monster Razor's chance to maybe make a comeback from earlier. And another really good turn by both of them, but Monster Razor spun out a little bit, and it's going to be Flying Falcon with the victory. What a good race that was. Both had a pretty good turn coming into Thunder Alley, but the Monster Razor, you can see right here, spun out a little bit, whereas Flying Falcon lined up perfectly to get the up ramp just nick of time. They almost hit the ramp at the same time, but it was not enough for the Monster Razor to win. And now at the line is Topsy Turvy, who surprised us all the other day by getting 4th place in qualifying. That was an unbelievable run for Topsy Turvy. And its opponent, one of the rookie trucks, Reckless Intent, who, unlike its contemporaries Daisy Chain and Crasher, struggled really badly in qualifying. And I would say probably gonna have a tough challenge facing Topsy Turvy, but Topsy Turvy's not that good of a racer, so who knows? Maybe Reckless Intent could pull off the upset. So here we go for our next race. Topsy Turvy versus Reckless Intent. And this race officially marks halfway through round 1. And here we go. Reckless Intent, nice turn. Oh, Reckless Intent hit the wall in Thunder Alley, and Topsy Turvy has a huge lead right here. Alright, let's see how Topsy Turvy handles the turn. Went pretty wide. Nice turn by Reckless Intent, but had like no speed whatsoever. Neither truck had a good run, but Topsy Turvy will get the victory. Watch Reckless Intent come in here. As you can see, it hits the wall right there. And both of them struggled in the turn. Both Reckless Intent had a pretty solid turn, but it was just so slow comparison to Topsy Turvy. And Topsy Turvy saw hit the wall right there, so that really ruined its run right there. But Topsy Turvy will move on. And now up is Nitro, a former racing champion who looked really solid in qualifying the other night. Let's see how well it handles here, because remember last time it competed here in racing, it struggled so badly. And its opponent is Predator. This should be an easy matchup for Nitro, as we're now going to the second half of round 1. So here we go, Nitro versus Predator. And here we go into Thunder Alley. Nice turn there by Nitro, and Nitro has the big lead so far coming out of Thunder Alley, but the Predator's right behind. Here we go to the turn, and Nitro went kind of wide right there. Predator did a good turn, but really slow right there, and Nitro get the easy victory right there. But guess what? Nitro put up a 15.46. That is the third fastest time, I believe, this entire event from all the way back in qualifying. So although it didn't look good, Nitro put up one hell of a time. And now at the line is Blood Rage, and it's first time racing here since being runner-up in the racing championship, and would love nothing more than to make it all the way back to the finals once again. But of course it would love if it was in the finals in the championship, since this is just a regular event. And Blood Rage's opponent is Shadowrun, who has always struggled on racing on this track, and we'll see what it does tonight as we get our next race underway. Blood Rage versus Shadowrun. The winner faces Nitro in round 2. And here we go. Let's see how well Blood Rage does. And got a nice turn going to Thunder Alley. Ooh, look like Shadowrun spun out a little bit, and Blood Rage is way ahead of Shadowrun here. Into the turn we go. Another incredible turn by Blood Rage. Hits the wall a little bit right there, but it's not going to matter as Blood Rage easily wins. He's going to get one hell of a time, too. And Blood Rage now has the fastest time of 15.35, despite hitting the wall right there. What an unbelievable run that Blood Rage had right there. Man, it's going to give Nitro a lot of trouble in the next ramp. And now up is the second of our rookie trucks, Crasher, who put up a solid qualifying run. But, oh boy, it's going to have one hell of a challenge to get into round 2. And that challenge is Eruption. And although Eruption did not do good in qualifying, don't let that underestimate you. Eruption is one hell of a racer, and this is going to be one hell of a challenge for Crasher. As we get our next race underway, Eruption versus Crasher. And here we go. And they go into turn. Ooh, look like Eruption hit the wall right there, but still hanging in there. Crasher like spun out a little bit, started to get a little squirrely into the turn. Out of Thunder Alley. Here we go. What a dominant turn by Eruption. Crasher went a little wide, and it's going to be Eruption getting the victory. So while the rookie trucks did not show up at all in racing, as we saw earlier, Reckless Intent spun out in racing pretty much. Crasher didn't do so well here, so I wonder how Daisy Chain will do with that second fastest time. But of course, Daisy Chain's kind of an easy opponent outright, so it'll probably be easy for it to win. And now, it's time for the big showdown of round 1. This race would be perfect for the finals, but we're going to get it so soon in round 1. And that is the defending champion, Outlaw, going up against what could have been its arch rival in racing, Crazy Bull. And if any of you don't know, these two went up against each other back in 2009 for the first ever racing title. They've only gone up against each other a couple of times since, with Outlaw pretty much dominating this series. So one of these two are going to have to fall in round 1, which is quite disappointing because these two can easily go all the way. So who is it going to be in this titanic showdown? Here we go! Outlaw versus Crazy Bull! Oh boy, I can't wait! And here we go! Outlaw versus Crazy Bull! In the Thunder Alley they go! And they're almost dead even. Outlaw has a slight lead coming out of Thunder Alley. Here we go into the turn, the most important part. They both have really good turns right there. Crazy Bull will sprout a little bit, and they're really close, and Crazy Outlaw's gonna get it. What a race that was. And both of them had great runs right there. Even Crazy Bull, who struggled in qualifying stall, but spun out a little bit, and it just was not enough to beat Outlaw. What an incredible race that was. And now Shatter is at the line, getting ready to go. It did pretty good in qualifying. We'll see how it does. And its opponent, Ye Plunder, should be quite easy for Shatter to take on, as Ye Plunder has always struggled on Sandwich Stadium track. So here we go for our next race, Shatter versus Ye Plunder. And they're off. Here we go, Shatter and Ye Plunder. Nice turn there by Shatter. Ye Plunder did not hit the wall going to Thunder Alley. They're almost dead even at this point. This is great. Here we go to the final turn. And what a pretty good turn by Shatter, kind of a little wide there. Ye Plunder went spun out a little bit, and it's going to be Shatter with the victory. What a great turn that was by Shatter. And Shatter got a 15.50 exactly. Not a bad time at all for Shatter. Only problem is he needs to go in a turn a little bit tighter in order to get a better time. And now at the line is Madness, who surprises all by getting a pretty good time in qualifying. And oh boy, its challenge is not going to be easy, as is the former racing champion Power Forward, who, although struggling qualifying, you gotta take it seriously, like every event it's in. So here we go for our next race. Madness versus Power Forward. And here we go! Let's see how they handle a turn. Oh, nice turn by Madness. Oh, Power Forward hit the wall, and Madness has a big lead coming out of Thunder Alley. Power Forward needs to catch up big time. And let's see. Oh, what a dominant turn by Madness. And Power Forward spot a little bit. And Madness is going to pull the upset as Power Forward nosedive there. Unbelievable. And Madness has now put up the second fastest time of the week of 15.37, just 200 short of what Blood Rage just did a couple rounds ago. What an unbelievable dominant win that was by Madness. As we're winding down round one, down to the final two races. And next up, Wild Ride in the right lane, and its opponent, Bling. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. So here we go, Wild Ride versus Bling. And here we go, Bling and Wild Ride. As they both win the Thunder Alley pretty good, they're dead even. Could this be one hell of a race we're talking about here? Here we go to the final turn. And they both hit a really good turn. The Bling is coming from behind. They're dead even. And they're going to cross the line in a photo finish. What a race that was. What a dominant race that was, as we're going to have to slow it down as they get close to the ramp. What an incredible race that was. As we still have not got the times yet. What dominant turns they have. As we now slow down the run. Here we go. So, wow. Oh, look like they both hit the ramp at the same time as they made the jump. Looked like Bling had a little bit of a lead, but Wild Ride seemed to have picked up a little bit as we come down to the finish line right about there. And oh my goodness, look how close they were. Now the perspective doesn't look right on Wild Ride because it's a little bit more closer, so it looks like it crossed the line but didn't. But look how close they were as the times are now coming in. And it's a tie! We've had our first tie in racing since Houston back on December 7th, 2014. Wow! Unbelievable! Now, for all of you that do not follow MTWS, this has happened before a tie in racing, and when this happens, they will re-race at the end of the round until someone wins. So Wild Ride and Bling are going to go after each other again after we get this final race done. But what an unbelievable finish that was for a tie! That was crazy! So they got to get themselves rested and ready for the next race. But first things first, we got our supposed final race of round one. That's not going to be the case now. As up next is Daisy Chain, the last of the rookie trucks, who, remember, stunned everyone by getting number 2 qualifier. Man, that's going to be interesting to see how well it handles since its other rookie trucks have struggled. But unlike the other rookie trucks, Daisy Chain has a much, much easier opponent this time in Outrage, who was second to last in qualifying and as always struggles very badly in racing on Sandwood Stadium tracks. Will Daisy Chain get the win, or will Outrage pull off a possible upset here? We're going to find out. Here we go. Daisy Chain versus Outrage. Here we go, and they're off. Whoever wins will face Wild Ride and Bling after their tie. And they're pretty much right there, spot on so far. Nice run so far, but here we go, the turn, the most important part, as Daisy Chain win a little line. Outrage had an incredible turn! They're dead even! Outrage has a little bit of a lead! And oh, it's another photo finish! What an unbelievable race that was! Just like Bling and Wild Ride just a second ago. Was this another tie? We're gonna find out, but look at those turns right there by both of them! As we now slow down the run, as you see, Outrage hit the hill first, but that's going to slow it down a bit, so possibly give Daisy Chain a chance to come back, because it started to look like it did right here. And Outrage crossed the hill first, and it looks like Outrage has got it! Looks like Outrage has gotten the victory. Now we got to wait for the time. And Outrage has indeed gotten it, a 15.53 to Daisy Chain's 15.58. So Outrage pulls off the incredible upset on the Rookie 2. What an unbelievable race that was, too! That was sick. Well, all the rookie trucks are eliminated in round one, but you gotta give Daisy Chain credit at least. It did put up a really good time. It's just Outrage to put up an even better time. Wow, what a race that was. But now it's time for the rematch. Wild Ride and Bling are going to go at once again, and they're going to keep going at until someone wins. And whoever wins will face Outrage in round 2. So are we going to get another incredible race again? We're going to find out. The final race of round 1, Wild Ride versus Bling. And here we go, Wild Ride versus Bling. As they go into the turn, nice turn by Bling. Oh, look like Bling hit the wall going to Thunder Alley. Outrage, Wild Ride has the lead. Here we go into the turn though. And nice turn by Bling. Wild Ride, Bling smile a little bit, hit the hill right there, and Wild Ride's gonna get the easy victory that time. Man, Bling gave it all it had, but it just wasn't enough as we saw it hit the wall going into Thunder Alley, and then spun out a bit in the turn right here. Wild Ride had a dominant turn, and in fact, Wild Ride put up the fastest time in a week so far of 15.26. How about that? Well, after a dominant round 1, it's now time for round 2, and the first up is going to be one hell of a showdown. Thunderbolt versus Fireball. These two have gone up against each other on Sam Boyd Stadium before, so this is going to be one hell of a showdown for round 2. And then it'll be Impala versus Destroyer. Then Crush and Run versus Prowler. These two have gone up against each other on this Sam Boyd Stadium before, so this will be another incredible matchup. Then Flying Falcon versus Topsy Turvy. And then we get to the other side of the bracket where the first 2 races are championship caliber races for the finals, but they're going to be in round 2. Nitro versus Blood Rage, that's going to be something. Eruption versus Outlaw, that's going to be another incredible race. Then Shatter against Madness, and then finally finish it off, Wild Ride versus Outrage. A lot of these matchups are incredible, and a couple of these are championship contended races that we're going to have in round 2. That is something as we now get to the line. And there is Thunderbolt already at the line. After struggling in round 1, needs to pick up the pace, especially since its opponent, Fireball, is not going to be an easy challenger. Well, it's come down to this. It's time to get round 2 started with our next exciting matchup, Thunderbolt versus Fireball. And here we go. Start off round 2, Thunderbolt versus Fireball. And Thunderbolt with a big lead so far coming out of Thunder Alley, but the turns most importantly. Let's see how well they handle. And Fireball hit the turn car. Oh man, the pressure to beat Thunderbolt was too much, and Fireball screwed up as Thunderbolt will move on to round 2. Watch right here, hits the turn car right there, trying to get as really sharp as the turn as possible, but unfortunately for Fireball, it cost it the run right there. And now at the line is Impala getting ready to go, and its opponent, Destroyer, getting ready to go as well. Whoever wins will face Thunderbolt in round 2. And oh boy, that'll be one hell of a matchup if we can get Impala in it. So here we go for our next race, Impala versus Destroyer. And here we go. Let's see how Destroyer does in that lane, as Impala had a great turn going into Thunder Alley. They're dead even so far too. Here we go in turn. Can we get another photo finish? Let's see, as they both had really good turns. Destroyer spun a little bit. Oh, Destroyer went way off course, and Impala is going to get the victory. Man, what a crazy finish Destroyer had. And Destroyer looked like it was in there all the way until that final turn right here. Spun out a little bit, went up the hill, slowed it down enough to give Impala the victory. Because you can see Destroyer wasn't that far off, but wasn't enough to take on Impala. Now at the line, ready to go is Crush and Run, who struggled really badly in their last race. It better pick up the pace in this round, because its opponent, and probably third biggest rival in the league, Prowler, is not going to be an easy challenge whatsoever, even for a former racing champion. So here we go for the next race, Crush and Run versus Prowler. And here we go, Crush and Run and Prowler. Prowler hit the wall right there. Here's Crush and Run's chance to take the victory. Here we go to the turn, the most important part. Maybe Prowler can pull up and come back. Nice turn by Prowler. Crazy. Crush and Run spun a little bit, and they're dead even. And it's going to be another photo finish. What a race that was. Man, Crush and Run blew an opportunity to possibly beat Prowler right there, too. So let's wait for time to come in. I mean, look at that turn. So wide, whereas Prowler got a really smooth turn. All right, we're now slowing it down as they hit the hill at the exact same time, pretty much. As we're seeing, we're still not sure yet. Looked like maybe Prowler had a little bit of an edge over the hill. And right about there. Wow, that's still so close. We still don't know who won yet. Wait, here come the times. And Prowler gets it. Prowler pulls off the upset at by 0.03 of a second. Wow, what a dominant win by Prowler that was. Man, Crush and Run really did blow right there. If it just took a good turn like Prowler, it might have moved on to the quarterfinals. So So now at the line is Flying Falcon getting ready to go. And its opponent, Topsy Turvy, who's surprisingly doing pretty good right now in racing, is ready to go as well. Well, whoever wins will face Prowler in round 2, the quarterfinals. This is going to be quite a surprising matchup between these three, whoever makes it to the semifinals. So let's get the next race underway. Flying Falcon versus Topsy Turvy. This will be one hell of an interesting race, and here we go. And let's see how Flying Falcon Topsy Turvy will do. Look like Topsy Turvy's rear wheel hit the wall going to Thunder Rally. Looks like Flying Falcon has a slight lead right here. As we're now going to go into turns. And they both have really good turns. Flying Falcon hit the wall. Flying Falcon hit the wall, the hill first. And it's another photo finish. What a race. Damn, what a race that was by both Flying Falcon and Topsy Turvy as we now go into turn. What incredible turns they had. As we now slow it down. As you can see, I'll see Flying Falcon hit the wall right there. That might have slowed it down a bit. Flying Falcon hit the hill first. And of course, remember, when you hit that hill, you lose a little bit of speed. Plus the speed loss from hitting the hill. Jersey walls right there. They're almost dead even right there. And once again, it's so close, we still don't know who won yet. And now here comes the times. What is it? And it's another tie! For the first time in MTWS history, we have 2 ties in the same event. Unbelievable. This racing has been crazy so far. And as you know, like I said earlier, since this tie happened, these two will race each other at the end of round 2 to finally decide who's going to win. And they're going to keep racing until someone wins. So tune in for that. Oh boy, I can't wait for that rematch. It's unbelievable. We had 2 ties in the same event. When will this only have a third one? Alright, now after that incredible race, it's now time up for the next 2 races being huge showdowns that should be in the finals. So in the right lane is the former racing champion Nitro, looking smooth so far tonight. And its opponent, Blood Rage, is ready to go too. Remember, Blood Rage made all the way to the finals last time here. Let's see what happens this time in a titanic showdown. Nitro versus Blood Rage. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can't wait. And here we go. Nitro versus Blood Rage in a crazy showdown this is going to be. And they're dead even coming out of Thunder Alley. Probably the fastest time so far out of there. They're desperate to beat each other. Here we go, into the turns. A great turn by both of them. Nitro went a little wide right there. And Blood Rage has the lead. And Blood Rage will get the victory in a close race. And Blood Rage has put up the fastest time on that side of the stadium of 15.35, which unbelievably equals its time in the last round 2 of 13.25. So Blood Rage had the second, third fastest times tonight. Unbelievable. And now for the next titanic showdown of round 2 that should be in the finals. Eruption is ready to go at the line. But its opponent is the defending racing champion Outlaw, who's competing on that lane, in the left lane, for the first time since the finals in the 2014 championship, which is the last time where it lost. So maybe Eruption's going to have the advantage here because that right lane has a major advantage compared to the left lane, even though they're supposedly made equally. So now here we go for another titanic showdown. Eruption versus Outlaw. Oh boy, I can't wait. And here we go. Eruption versus Outlaw. And here we go. Ooh, Outlaw looked like hit the wall a little bit right there. Might be struggling because it hasn't driven that lane in over 2 years. Qualifying was the first time it driven that lane in a long time. Good turns by both. Outlaw went a little wide, and Eruption has the lead, and Eruption's going to knock off Outlaw. What a race that was. Let's take a look at this again. And Outlaws, we saw hit the wall a little bit going to Thunder Alley. And right here, went a little bit wide in the turn. So I guess, like I said, turns, and the drivers have said this too in real life, it's easier to turn left than it is to right. And so far, that's been the case for the trucks here as well. Alright, so now Shatter is at the line and looking really good so far tonight. And its opponent, the surprising Madness, who's been competitive so far tonight. We'll see how they do as we get our next race underway. Shatter versus Madness. And here we go. Shatter and Madness going at it. And Madness hit the wall right there in Thunder Alley. Hopefully they won't screw up the run as Shatter's still hanging in there as we go into the turn. A really good turn by both of them right there. Shatter spun a little bit, and they're going to hit the hill dead even right there into another photo finish. Oh goodness, are we going to get another tie? Wow, what a race that was by both of them. Madness pulled off a big comeback right there in the turn. And look at those great turns they had. Shadow was a little wide. All right, here we go. Into the hill. As we see, it was a dead even hit, it looks like pretty much so far. Shadow like had a little bit of a lead over the hill right here. But as we come down, who had the lead? And it's, oh wow, it's still so even. And it's right about there where they tied at. Oh man, it's still so close, we don't know. Here comes the times. Are we gonna get a third tie tonight? And Shadow wins by 1/100th of a second over Madness. Talk about close. Oh my goodness, what a race this was. And man, it is incredible how intense the race has been so far. And this is just round 2. Just wait till we get to later on in the night. And now at the line is Wild Ride as we get closer to finishing round 2. But Wild Ride's opponent, Outrage, surprised us all by actually knocking off Daisy Chain at photo finish. We'll see what happens tonight as we're down to the second to last race of round 2. Wild Ride versus Outrage. And here we go. The winner will face Shatter in round 2. And so far off to a good start for both of them as they're dead even down Thunder Alley. Here we go into the turn, the most important part. And while Outrage hit the turning car right there. Oh man, the pressure to beat Outrage must have been too much to screw up as Wild Ride is going to move on to the quarterfinals. Wow, that was unbelievable. Outrage had it right there, probably in the turn 2, but it cut a little bit short, whereas Wild Ride had a good turn right there too. Another dominant time as Wild Ride will move on to the quarterfinals. Alright, now here we go again. The last race of round 2 to break that tie between Flying Falcon and Topsy Turvy. Whoever wins will face Prowler in the quarterfinals. So here we go for the rematch. Flying Falcon versus Topsy Turvy. And here we go, the final race of round 2. And so far, they're dead even so far coming out of Thunder Alley. What an unbelievable start this is. And here we go to the turn, the most important part. Let's see how well they do. Both of them once again dominant turns right here. And they're dead even once again. And it's going to be a photo finish. Oh my goodness, are we going to have another tie? What an unbelievable race that was by both Flying Falcon and Topsy Turvy. But who won? Because it was another photo finish and those were good turns right there. Here we go as we slow it down. And it was Flying Falcon slightly hitting the hill first. It still looks like Flying Falcon had the lead right here, but remember, kind of at an angle, Flying Falcon landed in the middle, so it kind of be a little bit misleading. They look like dead even right there. And it looks like Topsy Turvy has pulled off the upset. But here comes the times. And Topsy Turvy does pull off a 15.52, and Flying Falcon at 15.59. Topsy Turvy wins by 7/100 of a second. Unbelievable. Both of them got faster in the rematch. Flying Falcon just unfortunately was not enough to take on Topsy Turvy. Oh my goodness, what another close race that was. Man, that would have been unbelievable if we had another tie back to back in a row. That would have been something. So Topsy Turvy is moving on to the quarterfinals. Unbelievable. It looks like Topsy Turvy is starting to pull off what Jim Kohler did in World Finals 18. This is how unbelievable it is. Alright, so now here's the matchups for this incredible quarterfinals. And we're going to start off with, I'm telling you guys, for all of you that don't know, this is the Gravedigger Max D rivalry of MTWS. Thunderbolt and Impala, they're going to go at it for the first race in the quarterfinals, and that is going to be unbelievable. And then after that's going to be the surprise and Prowler against Topsy Turvy. One of these surprise trucks is going to make it to the semifinals. And it's going to be Blood Rage versus Eruption, another incredible race right there. And to finish it off, Shatter versus Wild Ride. What incredible matchups we're going to get for the quarterfinals. And at the line, ready to go to start the quarterfinals, is Thunderbolt. So far, outer than round 1, looking dominant so far. But now, outside of Fireball, it's going to face his most toughest challenge yet. And that is the defending Freestyle champion, Impala. These two, I don't remember off the top of my head the last time these two went against Shutter. But these two, like I said, this is the Gravedigger Max D rivalry of MTWS. This is very, very huge. And the fact that they're driving, it sucks it couldn't be in the finals, but the fact that they're driving in the quarterfinals, this is huge. Because whoever wins, this could probably be the winner of the night, seeing how everyone's been doing the right lane. So here we go to start the quarterfinals with this titanic battle. Thunderbolt versus Impala. And here we go with the big showdown. Thunderbolt and Impala. Ooh, Impala hit the wall going to Thunder Alley. Thunderbolt has the big lead so far. Here we go in the turn. Now let's see how well they do. And so far, good turn by Thunderbolt. Oh, Impala hit the turning car. Oh, that's going to hurt it big time as Thunderbolt will get the win and once again still dominates the rivalry over Impala in racing. Thunderbolt can chalk up another win over Impala in racing. Matter of fact, I think it's been a long time, many years since Impala has beaten Thunderbolt in racing. But that was a big rivalry race right there. It sucks it didn't end up being close as I hoped for. Alright, so Thunderbolt will move on to the semifinals. But now we gotta find its opponent. And this is gonna be quite interesting because these two never really make it this far in races, especially on Sandboy Stadium track of all places. As the one opponent is Prowler, and in the other lane is the surprising Topsy-Turvy, making it all the way this far, so far being dominant racing. We'll see how well it goes here as we go into the next race. Prowler versus Topsy-Turvy. And here we go. Prowler and Topsy-Turvy as they go into fun. Ooh, Topsy-Turvy hit the wall going into Thunder Alley. Prowler has a slight lead. Here we go into the turns. Let's see how well they do. Prowler got, oh, Topsy-Turvy hit the turn car even worse than Impala did. And Prowler will get the victory and move on to the semifinals. Oh, man. It's the pressure again. Everyone is trying to get as sharp of the turn as possible. That way they can win. Like Prowler right there. So close. Just barely avoid the cars right there. Topsy-Turvy, unfortunately, after doing 3 straight good runs, just could not get it that time and has been eliminated. Alright, so one side of the bracket is set, but now we gotta get to the other. And another big showdown as these two have just taken out, like, the best trucks in this track of all time, Nitro and Outlaw. And first up is the racing runner-up from last year, Blood Rage at the line. And its opponent, the equally tough Eruption, who both of them had really good runs in the last round. We'll see how well they do here as the next big showdown in the quarterfinals is now underway. Blood Rage versus Eruption. And here we go, the big showdown. Blood Rage versus Eruption, as both of them had good turns right there. Blood Rage has a slight lead coming out of Thunder Alley. Here we go, the turns, the most important part. And a pretty good turn. Both of them went a little wide right there. Still had really good turns. And Blood Rage is going to hit the hill first, and Blood Rage is going to win. Blood Rage is going back to the semifinals. And Eruption gave it all it had, but it just was not enough in the end. And how about that? Blood Rage, once again, another dominant time of 15.40. It's been the most consistent truck tonight as it's going to the semifinals. And now for the final race of the quarterfinals. And in the right lane, it's Shatter. And in the left lane, it's Wild Ride. One of the two original founding trucks of MTWS, and whoever wins will face Blood Rage as we get the last race of the quarterfinals underway. Shatter versus Wild Ride. And here we go. Oh, Shatter has the whole shot right there. Shatter got a big lead over Wild Ride right there. This is going to be a big lead so far for Shatter. Wild Ride better get a good turn right here. As Shatter got a good turn, but so did Wild Ride, but still not enough. Shatter's going to hit the hill first, and Shatter's going to move on to the semifinals. Watch Shatter right here. There goes Shatter, and then finally goes Wild Ride. Shatter had the whole shot, which is not common in MTWS for someone to have that big of a lead at the start of the race. Wow. That was unbelievable right there. A dominant win for Shatter as it's moving on to the semifinals, but its challenger is not going to be easy at all. As we now look at the bracket for the semifinals. And I don't know if it's just me, or I've noticed this in other events too that have 32 trucks. We usually have like 2 very good racers and a surprise wild card make it to the semifinals. That's been both MTWS and in MTM2 World Finals, which I've had 32 trucks the last like 2 events. So the one side of the bracket, it's going to be Thunderbolt versus the surprising Prowler. And then after that, it's going to be Blood Rage versus Shatter. What a showdown that's going to be. The final race of the semifinals is the closest to the best race. So now we get ready for the semifinals as we're now down at the line with Thunderbolt just 1 race away from making it to the finals. Ever since the championship, Thunderbolt's been unstoppable so far in racing. It won race in Louisville back on Christmas. It's got #1 qualifier this event and is 1 race away from the finals. This is unbelievable. But its last opponent before the finals is Prowler, who surprised us all by making it this far. So here we go to start the semifinals. Thunderbolt versus Prowler. And here we go! Thunderbolt versus Prowler. And Prowler hit the wall in Thunder Alley, giving Thunderbolt a big lead so far. Here we go into the turn, the most important part. Can Prowler put up a good turn? Thunderbolt did! Prowler not so much. And Thunderbolt's going to hit the hill first, and Thunderbolt will win. Thunderbolt once again dominates and is going to the finals. And Prowler gave it all it had, but in the end it just wasn't enough. It could not get a good turn like Thunderbolt did. And that's why Thunderbolt, and once again, back-to-back years, on Sam Boyd saying the number 1 qualifier is going to the finals. Alright, now it's time to find out who Thunderbolt's opponent's going to be. And speaking of which, as you can see in the right lane, it's Blood Rage getting ready to go. And its opponent, Shatter, making it all the way to the semifinals too, quite impressively so. So here we go, for the last race of semifinals. The time to find out who Thunderbolt will race in the finals. Blood Rage versus Shatter. And here we go! The final race in the semifinals. A good turn by both of them as they come out of Thunder Alley. Dead even so far! Oh, this better be one hell of a turn for a good race. And here we go. Blood Rage got a good turn. Shadow went really wide right there. That's probably gonna hurt. Blood Rage is gonna get the win. Blood Rage is returning to the finals. Shadow once again gave it all it had. It even went to Thunder Alley really, really good, but in the end it did not have a good turn right there like Blood Rage did. Blood Rage has had a good turn in every single race it's competed in, and that's why it's in the finals. So wow. We've had an incredible racing event so far. We've had 32 trucks, then down to 16, then to 8, then to 4, and now down to the final 2, and only one of them can claim the victory. And it's going to be one hell of a showdown. It's Thunderbolt versus Blood Rage. How about this? This is going to be one hell of a race. Thunderbolt, the number 1 qualifier. Once again, back-to-back years in a row that in Las Vegas, that the number 1 qualifier made it all the way to the finals. It wasn't as impressive as Outrage was in the 2015 championship, but still did an impressive job making it all the way here. And then its opponent, Blood Rage. Blood Rage has been consistent all night, putting up the fastest times in both lanes. And of course, returned to the finals after it just lost in the close race against Outlaw in the 2015 championship. This race, hopefully, will be sick. And the trucks are at the line, so let's get ready for the countdown for the finals. And here we go. The trucks are at the line and are ready to go. And what an incredible finals this is going to be. This is going to be sick. Well, with that little bit of a talking out of the way, let's get ready. But before we begin, we gotta do our introductions for the finalists. Representing the right lane, the number 1 qualifier. Made it all the way here by beating Mad Dog in round 1, Fireball in round 2, Impala, its arch rival in the quarterfinals, and Prowler in the semifinals. It is Thunderbolt!
Cause I'm a criminal. You goddamn right. Criminal.
Representing the left lane, the number 14th qualifier, I believe, who returned to the finals for back-to-back years in a row. Got here by beating Shadowrun in round 1, Nitro in round 2, Eruption in the quarterfinals, and Shatter in the semifinals. It is Blood Rage! Well, it's now time to get our next racing winner in our second exhibition event. We all saw last time out in Louisville on Christmas. It was Thunderbolt and Crush Run on that figure 8 style track. Now back in Sam Boyd, it's come down to this. Will it be Thunderbolt for the second time in a row? Matter of fact, Thunderbolt still remains undefeated so far since the championship. Or will it be Blood Rage redeeming itself on the same track that lost over a year ago for the racing title? It's come down to this, the finals. Let's see who's gonna win. Thunderbolt versus Blood Rage. And here we go for the finals. Thunderbolt versus Blood Rage. Oh, Blood Rage hits the wall, but Thunderbolt's a little bit squirrely. They're both kind of in trouble right here, but here we go in the turn. The chance to make it up. Here we go. A really good turn. Thunderbolt went a little wide with it. Thunderbolt's so squirrely all over the place. And Blood Rage will get the win. Blood Rage has got it. Blood Rage has won racing. What a dominant victory it was. Both of them struggled that you saw in that turn right there. Blood Rage won with a 15.61, which was its slowest time in the entire race tonight. Second only to qualifying. but it was more than enough to beat Thunderbolt, who finally lost for the first time since the championship. You can see Blood Rage is celebrating this unbelievable win, but we all know damn well it wishes right now it was the championship that we can have claimed its first racing title, but unfortunately it's not the case, and Blood Rage is still celebrating. What a dominant win that was for Blood Rage. Blood Rage has won its first race since Syracuse, which was the 2015 season finale back on December 27, 2015. This win is very satisfying to Blood Rage, but now it's the only one left that can go for the double down. And you know damn well Blood Rage is gonna try all it can to get that double down, as we now take a look at once again at the freestyle track that everyone is looking forward to seeing get destroyed so much, and so am I. This track took like probably the second most work of all the tracks I've ever created, although the 2015 championship still took the longest with 100 hours of work. This one is definitely beautiful. I can't wait to see all the beautiful air, all the beautiful crushing, all the wheelies and donuts and backflips and stuff that we can get. All that while still putting up a sick freestyle, which Feld needs to learn to do better tracks with. So here's the order for freestyle, as the rookie trucks are going to get things started with Daisy Chain, then Reckless Attendant Crasher, and then Topsy Turvy will start off everyone else. After that would be Crush and Run, then the Monster Razor, Madness, Crazy Bull, and after that would be Venom, Locomotion, Power Forward, Flying Falcon, Shatter, Deep Plunderer, Predator, and then of course to top off the first half of the freestyle order, Blood Rage, who will probably try and go for the double down. And then we start with the second half of the bracket for freestyle with Fireball, Prowler, Wild Ride, Patriot, Eruption, Destroyer, Bling, and Yatsura. And then we top it off with the final 8 trucks with Shadowrun and Blood Outrage being the last 2 before the champions, along with Crazy. And it'll be Mad Dog, then Thunderbolt, Outlaw, Nitro, Crazy, and then finally finish off the defending freestyle champion Impala, and its first time here in the Sandboys since winning its freestyle title back in January 2016. Well, I'm sure you all are getting very, very impatient of waiting for freestyle, so let's get it ready to go, as Daisy Chain is in Thunder Alley, getting ready to go. So, let's get freestyle underway! Will it be any of the rookie trucks surprising us? Will Blood Rage get its double down? Will Impala show why it is the defending freestyle champion once again like it did back in Louisville? Or will someone else pull off the victory? We're gonna find out. Here we go! Freestyle is now underway! And here comes Daisy Chain to start freestyle with some big air off the bus deck. Look like a Metal Militia jump right there off the racing lane. Man, nice aggressive start by the rookie right here. Gonna go right over the double right there, over the fountain, right into the cars right there. Talk about an aggressive start. And now right for that jammer right there. Unfortunately, you can't see it. Got a nice nosedive. And now line up for the jammer right over there, in between the semi-trailer. Oh, got some nice right there in the van stacks right there. Gonna go right over that racing lane once again. Cleared it that time too. And now line up for the steep side of the racing lane. And got some nice air once again and cleared the racing lane too. And now going to go right back for the bus stack right there. And now let's see. Gonna go line up for the RV semi-trailer. Up and over it too. Beautifully done right there. And now gonna go dodge the double right here in between it. And so far, Daisy Chain with a sick run. And now line up for the center jump. And gonna get some big air flick, gonna land right on top of the racing lane. And gonna nose it right there. Manages to avoid the double. Final 30 seconds left, right for that jammer once again. Got a nice sky wheelie. Better be careful getting close to the backflip wall. And now gonna go right for the tabletop with the fans. And got some big air off it too. How's it going? What a run this was. Hits the jammer right there into the racing lane once again. Alright, so now into a donut right there, but unfortunately getting close to the wall. Hits the wall right there. Better hurry up, run out of time, and here we go. Gonna get some big air right there too off the side of the double. And gonna hit the bus deck, race it nice in time, as now in bonus time. Oh man, this is gonna be one hell of a score and run for Daisy Chain. Up that jammer once again too. And now gonna go right for the fountain right there, and got some big air off the double too. Alright, let's see what's it gonna do now. And now gonna line up for the fountain. Here we go, up and over, and splash down into it, destroyed two of the fountains right there. There's still one left that went over. Got some big air right there too. Alright, needs to turn around, and is gonna hit the hill, but it's not gonna really climb in time. And that was it for bonus time. What a sick run that is by Daisy Chain. They're gonna go right for the fountain once again to clear the other, destroy the other one too. Ah man, destroyed. Ooh, hit the side of the fan stack right there. All the fountains. Ooh, hit the racing lane right there. Hit, destroyed all the fountains except for that one right in the middle of the double. Got some more big air off the steep side of the racing lane right there. Oh my goodness, what a run this is. Gonna go right up for the fans once again, and gonna park it right there. Oh my goodness, what a sick run that was. Wow, what an unbelievable freestyle debut that was for Daisy Chain. I can't wait to see Reckless Intent and Crash to see what they could do. Maybe they could do what Daisy Chain did. That was sick. Because I've seen that numerous times in if all of you don't know, in MTWS, the rookies that come out, they either fall flat on their face and don't really do anything, or they put up a sick stuff in racing or freestyle. We saw that with Nitro, who won the race. It's racing title in its rookie year. We saw that with Crush and Run. We saw it with numerous other trucks that did good in their rookie year. And that was nice seeing all but one of the fountains get destroyed. As the score is now coming in, it's a 28 regulation plus 2 bonus points. And Daisy Chain's going to start off with a 30. How about that to start off freestyle? What a sick debut for Daisy Chain, as Reckless Intent is now at the line, getting ready to go. We'll see how well Daisy Chain's run is as it gets its first challenge. So here comes Reckless Intent. And now here comes Madness on the track to take on Daisy Chain's 30. And now looks like maybe line up for the double right here. Turn around, coming to a stop. I guess trying to show up to the crowd. And now let's see what's it going to do. Maybe line for the fountain. Nope, going to go off the side of it. Alright, so now we're going to go past the bus deck. Still have no idea what it's going to do. Getting really close to the backflip. Well, I'm surprised I got caught right. Alright, it's going right for that jam right there. And its run's now underway. And its debut freestyle. We saw that sick run Daisy Chain did. Let's see what Reckless Intent can do. I got some air off the racing lane. And now line for the van stack. The first time anyone hit. Go got some nice distance off it as it started to go into the wall right there. Had to come to a stop right there. Now going right for the fountain. And going to land right into it. Another beautiful splash right there. Pretty soon it's probably going to be all mud. Up and over the bus stack right there. Alright, so now once again getting close to the backflip wall. Alright, going to go right for the hill right there. And got some big air right there too. Nice sky wheelie. And now right for the double once again. Up and over the fountain. Oh, got caught by the cars right there. And kind of got stuck. And drove off the fountain right there. Whole bunch of water went all over the place. And now let's see. Going to go halfway through the run. Right back for the steep side of the bus. And the van stack got nice sky wheelie right there. Took a hard lane right there. And now right for the double. Just going to crawl up and over right there. And up and over the semi-trailer part of it too. I can't wait for someone to go for it. And now right back for that jammer. As we're down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. Putting up a solid run, but not enough to beat Daisy Chain's 30 yet. Alright, now going to go for the backside of the jam right there for the center jump. Up and over the fan stack too right there. Alright, so now going to go to a donut. And now lines up for the steep side of the racing lane. And got some big air right there too. Cleared the racing lane once again. Alright, line down the clock. Final 5 seconds left. Got a nice sky wheelie off the jammer. And that will be it for regulation. Now in bonus time, Reckless Intent is going to go right for the fountain and cleared it too. Beautifully done. Alright, so now getting close to the wall once again. And now going to go for a sideways hit on the fountain too. Nice. Man, that would be beautiful if someone drove into the fountain up there. And now going to go right for the front of the semi-trailer right there. First time anyone did that. Wow, that was nice. And now wind down the clock. Oh, going to line up for the jam and hit the crossbred on the semi-trailer. Nice right there. Oh, hit the side of the hill on 2 wheels right there. Nice save. A beautiful save right there. Reckless Intent got off the tabletop right there. And now here we go into a donut. This isn't going to count towards the score though, remember. And swinging around into a beautiful cyclone. Just wait till the Destroyer comes out later with a huge cyclone. And still going. Unbelievable. And finally coming to a stop. What a sick run that was by Reckless Intent. Oh boy, I can't wait to see his scores his first run. Look at the distance it got off that fountain right there. It landed into the pond right there. Man, I'm pretty sure soon that's going to be a mud pile right there. And that'll be nice to see that. And now going to hit the side of the hill right there, as you saw once again, as the scores are now coming in. As we hit to see that cross friend right there. Over to semi-trailer. Hit the side of the the tabletop right there with the van stack. Got front nose there right there and managed to save it. And there's the scores of 23 regulation, 2 bonus points. And Reckless Intent will get a 25. Not bad for the first debut. And now as Reckless Intent drives off the track, Crasher is now at the line getting ready to go. The last of the free rookie trucks. And we're going to see what it does. So now to take on Daisy Chain's 30 is the last of the rookie trucks, Crasher. And now Crasher is on the track to challenge Daisy Chain's 30. Let's see, what's it gonna do? It's gonna line up for the racing lane, and here we go! It got some nice air there, couldn't quite clear it though. And now going right for that jammer, and once again got some nice air off of it. And now going into a donut, nice right over there, but really a tight spot. Hit the wall right there, and came to a stop. Alright, so now it's gonna go right for that steep side of the race lane. Got some nice air off it too. First time anyone's hit from that side. And now turn around, maybe line up. Oh, gonna go right for the van stack. Got some nice air off it. Slow down too that time. That way it didn't hit the wall, almost like Reckless Intent did. Gonna hit the fountain sideways too. Nice. And now, as we're nearing halfway through the run, let's see what it's gonna do. As it's not wasting a whole bunch of time, not hitting anything. Gonna go right for that bus stack because we're now halfway through the run. Crash is not being as aggressive so far as everyone else. Nice skywheeling and landed right into the fountain too as a nosedived it. And now going right for the steep side of the van stack, landed right on top of it too. Beautifully done. That was nice. Alright, 30 seconds left in regulation. Got some more bigger. Still couldn't quite clear the racing lane. And now right back for the jammer once again. And now almost hit the wall right there. And got really close to the wall right there. Now back it up right to the backside of the center jump, hit the jammer, going right on top of the van stack right there, as we're now down to the final 10 seconds of regulation. What can it do to finish it up? Gonna go right for the double, up and over that one, and up the other plus 2, got some big air off the semi-trailer. Speaking of semi-trailer, it's gonna go right for the semi-trailer right there, got some nice air off it, getting really close to the backflip wall, but somehow did not get caught right there. Right for the jammer, almost hit the stub up right there. Tabletop. Going for the race lane once again. Another beautiful sky wheelie. And hit the van stack right there. Alright, lines up for the center jump. Got some big air off the crossman on top of the racing lane. Landed on the down ramp. Now for the bus stack. Alright, wind down the clock. You need to hurry up if it's going to do something in time. And it's most likely not going to count as it goes up. The van stacks right here. Got some big air too once again. And now going to go right for that double. Got some big air over too. Hits the top of the cars. Alright, let's see, it's coming to a stop. Oh, it's gonna reverse up the van stack too! Nice! But remember, this doesn't count towards the score. That sucked too, because that would have been nice to see a different move for once. And now gonna go right for that van stack, and looks like it's gonna park it there. What a great run debut that was for Crasher. Man, that could probably challenge maybe Reckless Intent for second place, but probably not gonna be enough to take out Daisy Chain's 30. But yeah, these rookie trucks were really good in freestyle in their first try. That was quite impressive, the amount of air and stuff they got. No one's hit the that semi-trailer in the double, and no one's hit the backflip wall yet. I can't wait for someone to do that. Plus that jammer over there too in front of the semi-trailer. No one's touched that yet. And the scores are now coming in, and as it goes into that reverse, it's a 25 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 27 for Crasher. Crasher is now second place, but still, Daisy Chain leads by 3 points. And that's it for the rookies, as Topsy-Turvy is now at the line getting ready to go. So let's see what Topsy-Turvy can do. now Topsy-Turvy comes onto the track, flying out of Thunder Alley. And let's see, what's going to go right over, all over the wall, going to go line up for the steep side of the van stack. Got some big skywheel right there too. That was the biggest one so far on that side. That was a great way to get things started. And now going right and over the bus double right here. Got some big air off it. And now line up for the semi-trailer right off the back. 3 big hits so far. And how about Topsy-Turvy? I think it was 4th place in qualifying and made all the way to the quarterfinals too. That was really impressive performance. Let's see if it can put up a good freestyle too to match it. And so far off to a good start. But it needs to pick up the pace. It wants to take out Daisy Chain's Purdy off the side of the fountain. And now gonna go line up for the bus stack right here. And got some nice air off it. As it's turned around, getting really close to the back of the wall. But once again, their trucks are really getting lucky, not managing to get caught right there. Because usually that's been like the end of many trucks before the years. Over that fountain again, lands right on the car right there. Alright, so now almost hit the wall right there. And now gonna line up for the fountain sideways once again. That was a smart idea of me to think of making it there to give him another obstacle. Right over the vans once again. And now maybe line for the crossbred. Nope. It's gonna be very difficult to line up for it since they gotta line up like such a little time. Over the racing lane and wind down regulation. And then now gonna go line up for the gonna go line for the center jump. And gonna go right for it. It got some nice air and almost clear that right on the jam right there. Wind down the clock, going up the van. This first time anyone's hit on that side. Got a little bit of a nosedive right there. Oh, here we go, backflipping right as we go on the both sides too, and landed beautifully too. Smashed the hood in too. The first backflip of the night, and Topsy-Turvy has got. Gonna go right for the bus deck, and the hood flies off. Only a little piece is on left. Going to go right over the fountain. Lands on the end of it right there. Another splash. And now gonna go into the wall. Line on clock, backing up again. Oh, going into the wall again. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Topsy-Turvy needs to hurry up before it's out time. Gonna hit the fountain. Gonna go over sideways. Destroy the last fountain too. As there's water now all over the place once again. And now fill the run. And now going to go right for that stack right here over the van stack. Oh, got some big hit right there too. But gonna go right into the wall. Oh, what a hit that was. Really destroyed the front end right there. And Topsy-Turvy is gonna have to be towed out. So much damage. Wow, what a finish that was. But that's not going to count towards the score, though. But that was a sick run. And how about that? The first backflip of the night, and Topsy-Turvy got it. I don't think it was the first time Topsy-Turvy got a backflip. That's the first time in a long time. But look at that air off the bust the double with the van stack right there. That was sick. And the scores, it's a 26 in regulation, plus 2 bonus points. It's a 28 for Topsy-Turvy. Topsy-Turvy is second place, just behind Daisy Chain, who still leads by 2. And next up is Crush and Run, who is ready to go on this track. Let's see how well Crush and Run can do. And now Crush and Run is on the track, and for all of you who don't know, Crush and Run drives around the track, waits for a certain part of Renegade to play before going for like the biggest jump out there. So of course, driving around the track, getting primed and ready to go, just testing out everything, seeing how it handles the turns and stuff. Alright, it's coming down here, it's getting close to the point of the song. It's probably trying to line up for the center jump, but it's not in a really good angle. Trying to quickly turn around. I don't think it's going to be able to hit time. Oh, it's going to go right for the racing lane instead. And got some big air right there too. Clear too. That was nice. Alright, going to go right for the jammer right there. And got some big air. And now going to turn around and really comes like slap. I guess try to line for the jammer right there, but it's a very tight spot to line up for it. I might need to bring out some new obstacles out here soon. And going to go right for the racing lane once again. And now going to go line up for the double right here. Got some big air off it. In between the gap right there, and crawls up the other bus stack. And now thought maybe line up for the semi-trail, but not gonna go for it. And now gonna line up for the tabletop right here, and got some big air off the van stack once again. Another skywheeler right there. And now gonna go right for the double, up and over that fountain, hits the cars once again. Halfway through the run, put up a good run so far. Gonna go up the side of the van right here. Oh, gonna go over. Our first flip of the night, and unfortunately, the first truck did not fill the run. Man, that sucked. But hey, 4 out of 5 have filled the run, so that shows you how better my tracks are. And it's only a 13 for Crush and Run. Oh man, that really sucks. Well, as Crush and Run drives out back into the pits, the Monster Razor's at the line getting ready to go. Since it's been over a year since it last freestyled, we're going to see how well it does. So here comes the Monster Razor.
Use my body to keep you alive.
And now here comes the Monster Razor on the track, showing off them arms, of course. Now let's see what's it gonna go for. Gonna line up for the jammer right there, and got some nice air off it too. Getting kind of close to the wall right there. Don't want to end up like Topsy Turvy did earlier. All right, so now gonna go right for that advanced deck I just placed out there. Nice, beautifully done. So put a new obstacle out there. That way, hopefully now it'll encourage him to go on that side now. And now gonna go right over that advanced deck. Now let's see, here we go, right for the fountain right there, got some nice air off the side of it, and now gonna go right for that jammer, and got another sky wheelie, getting close to the backflip containers, and now going right for the bus stack, got some nice air off of it, and now right back for the fountain once again, and lands right in it, once again nosedive the two, getting close to the wall, gonna go right for the steep side of the van, hits the car right there, halfway through the run, now going for the center jump. Oh, might not get up air. Hits the front of the jam right there. Nosedive it. And now going to go right for the van stacks on that tabletop. Getting close once again. Managed to go to the side. Alright, getting really close to the wall. Maybe line up for the cross thread. Nope, couldn't quite line up for it. And now going to go right for the racing lane. And got some big air and cleared it too. And now lining up for the van stack right there. Hits it from both sides too. Nice sky wheelie right there. Now, oh, here we go, gonna go for the crossbred up and over that side. That's the first time anyone hit the crossbred, the semi-trailer on that side. Hit the trailer too, as you saw right there. That was nice, and got some big air off the van stacks. Needs to hurry up, run out of time. Hits the jam right there into the center jump, and gonna go off the side, as that all counted towards regulations. We're now in bonus time. Let's see, gonna go line up for the center jump, yep, and got some big distance off it, probably the biggest jump so far off of it. And now gonna go right for that fan stack right there. Alright, now going off the side, probably line up for the crossbred right here. Nope, gonna miss it. And now gonna go right for the racing lane once again. Alright, line down the clock, needs to hurry up if it wants to hit up in time. And nope, it's not gonna count. Got some big air off the double, but not enough of it. But it's not gonna count towards the score. But still going on. Better slow it down right there. Don't want to end up like Topsy Turvy. He got close to the wall. Almost hit the wall right there. And now gonna go right for the bus stack, and looks like it's gonna park it right there. What a great run that was by the Monster Razor in its first freestyle since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup. But that's not gonna be anywhere near close enough to beat Daisy Chain's Furry. Kind of curious, because that was nice seeing it go for the crossroad there finally. So every obstacle except the backside of the double's been hit. Hopefully that'll be soon. And they got some big air off that bus deck. In the scores, it's a 23 regulation plus 2 bonus points, and the Monster Razor gets a 25. Put like think second to last behind Crush and Run, but that was still a good run. And now Madness is ready to go. So here we go. Here comes Madness. And now here comes Madness on the track. Its first freestyle since the Runners-Up Cup. A lot of these trucks have not freestyled in over a year. As Madness is going to go right for the fountain right there. Got some big air off the side of it. Alright, so now going to go right for the bus deck. And got some big air off of it too. Surprises, but have really good results in race in which it could have beaten Shatter in that photo finish. And now going for that the van stack right there. Got some nice air off of it. Alright, so now turn around into a donut. There we go. But unfortunately, gonna hit the wall right there. Having to back up, that's gonna hurt. And now line up for the double right here. But gonna go off the side. We got some big air, but gonna go right into the wall once again. Got shoved to the side. And now gonna go for that crossbred. Got caught by the trailer right there. Got some big air and almost went to the back. Can't had to back up. Unfortunately, don't get caught. That's gonna hurt. And it's gonna hurt again because get the back up again as it tried to go up the tabletop right there, but got shoved to the side. Halfway through the run, man is really struggling with all those backing up. All right, let's see what it does. It got to pick up the pace a lot. All right, now going back for the double. And got the biggest jump off it too. Lands right on the cars right there. Nice. But no one's tried to clear it yet, pretty much. No one's gone for the backside either yet. Up and over the semi-trailers are down to the final 21 seconds of boat regulation. Going back crossbred and didn't get caught like Reckless Intent did. So now both crossbreds have been hit. And now let's see, going up that racing lane. Maybe line up. Oh, gonna line up for the steep side of the racing lane. And got some big air off it and cleared the racing lane completely. And now turning around. And gonna line up for the steep side, and that'll be in regulation, and that still counts towards regulation. And got a nice sky wheelie too. They crawled up the van stack. That was nice. All right, now gonna go right for the racing lane. Got some big airs that goes into the gym right there. Got caught, and now up the bus stack right there, and turn it to the right. Yep. And now gonna go right for the tabletop right here, and got some big air off the bins too. All right, wind on the clock. Needs to hurry up. Hits the tabletop right there. The jammer. Gonna go down the racing lane, center jump, and that is it for scoring. What a great run by Madness. And then gonna go into the fountain. Oh, nose diving right there. Must have got caught by the hole at the end there in the fountain. And gonna get some big off the van stack. Needs to slow down though. Hit a little bit slower than Topsy Turvy did there, and went sent flying into the wall. Hits the crossbred right there. Manages to avoid the wall. I guess now they know how to calculate. Gonna go up the jammer. Got caught. Stuck on top of the steep hill right there. Back down a little bit, but this doesn't hurt anymore because it's not scoring. All right, let's see now what's it gonna do. Oh, it got caught by a jam right there to spun around. And now it's going into a donut right here, and beautifully swings it around like in a pretty good spot to do donuts. It's getting close to the wall. Step up me tabletop though, as it's gonna come to a stop. What a good run that was by Madness. We're gonna find out the score in a second. That's probably not gonna be enough to take out Daisy Chain's 30, especially with all those backed up 3 times in that run. As the score is about to come out, as he got that big air off the bus stack, and of course went right for that fountain where it did that nosedive as you're seeing right here now. Man, that was beautiful. That beautiful splashdown, got caught by the rear end right there, and saying Korean. And now it's a 23 in regulation plus 2 bonus points, and Madness will also get a 25. Quite high too, despite all those backing up. And now up is Crazy Bull as we get closer to a quarter of the way through the run. Crazy Bull has put up a sick run here in the 2015 championship that had the lead for a while now. Let's see, could Crazy Bull top that run like it did over a year ago? We're gonna find out as here comes Crazy Bull to mark a quarter of the way through Freestyle. And here comes Crazy Bull on the track with some biggie in there like a Metal Militia jump. And now gonna go right for the racing lane. Got like a nosedive right there. Score still a beat. A 30 by Daisy Chain. Crazy Bull last time here got, I believe, a 32. And they got some nice air off the center jump right there. So Crazy Bull has done runs here that could easily get it to lead. We'll see how it does. And they got some big air off the stack. And now gonna go for the van stacks over there. And it's like really slowed down right there. Got a nice bit of air though. A third away through the run. Now line up for the double. And gonna go crawl over it. Man, no one's really ever tried to outright jump clear it yet. When will that ever happen? And now line up just nick of time for the semi-trailer right there. Up and over it too. And now turn around. Ooh, almost went to the wall of having to back up. That's gonna hurt the score. Now gonna go right for the crossbred. Got a nice sky with it there. And maintain into a wheelie. The first one of the night. That was beautiful. And now gonna go right for the jammer right there. Up the van stack to the center jump. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Crazy Bull put up a solid run. Gonna jump over the fountain right there too. Beautifully right there. Alright, so now going up the tabletop right there. Up and over the van stacks once again for some big air. And here we go. Right for the backflip. Only the second one tonight. And landed it perfectly too. Alright, final 10 seconds. Needs to hurry up. And here it comes. Right into the tank and the tunnel right now. And oh, it's gonna go right for the trailer and up its elbow. Here we go. Out there going. Beautiful skywheel in there. Land right on the bus as we're now in bonus time. What a beautiful run right there by Crazy Bull. Just like it did the championship 2 years ago almost. When it did a massive skywheel into the bus. It did it again right here. Wow, that was great. Man, Crazy Bull is now putting himself in contention. Up the semi-trailer too. And clear it once again. Alright, wind down the clock. Gonna go right for the tabletop. I mean, jam right there. Almost went over the steep side hill right there. And it will not hit the fountain in time. Into the fountain once again. And now into the jammer. Got caught. Almost went off the side right there. Man, what a crazy finish. But none of that will count for Crazy Bull's score. And now gonna go right for the double. Lands right on the cars. Once again, no one's cleared it from that side either. Alright, coming to a stop. And gonna reverse up the fan stack. But oh, stalled right there now. End the run. Man, what a sick run that was by Crazy Bull. Oh, man, that's going to be so close to challenge Daisy Chain's 30. And how about that? Like I said, in the 2015 championship, I had a double out there with a jammer out there, and people would get massive sky wheelies laying on top of a bus. Crazy Bull pretty much did that right here, and it was beautiful. As we're coming up to it right here, take a look at this. This beautiful sky wheelie through the semi-trailer and lands right on top of the bus. Well, actually land on the cars right there, but beautifully crushed them down there. That was absolutely sick. As the scores are now about to come in, as we got to see that more beautiful air off the trailer right there. And here it comes. It's a 30 regulation, 2 bonus points, and Crazy Bull will take the lead with a 32. Wow, the exact same score that it got in the 2015 championship. So now Crazy Bull leads. As we are now a quarter of the way through Freestyle now, and here's the stand so far with Crazy Bull now taking the lead with a 32, with Daisy Chain still second place, surprisingly with the rookie getting a 30, Topsy Turvy with 28, Crasher with 27, Reckless Intent 25, the Monster Razor 25, Madness 25, and Crush and Run, the dead last right now with a 13. So how about that? Everyone but Crush and Run not only got 25 or more, but filled their runs too. So 7 out of 8. Wow. That shows you what happens when you make, oh, I don't know, good tracks like me, unlike Feld. But of course, they'll never learn. So now Venom is at the line, getting ready to go. We'll see what does in its first freestyle in over a year. And also that first time freestyling that new paint job. So here comes Venom. Out comes Venom now onto the track and does a Metal Militia jump to get things started. Now going right for that jammer up onto that fan stack right there. Got some big air to get things started. Its first freestyle in over a year. And that beautiful new paint job. And gonna get big air off the cross right there. Got a nice skywheeler right there. Man, Venom's coming out with a lot of aggression, which the only time it did that in freestyle was Seattle back in 2015 where it got its first backflip. And I think it got 32 at the end of the night. And speaking with 32, that's the score to beat. Crazy Bull's 32. And Venom's put up a solid run so far. And now going right for the center jump. Up and over the van stack. Hits the back of the jam right there. Should have done a slap wheelie in real life. Up that jammer right there. Got another beautiful sky wheelie. And once again got so close to the the backflip wall right there. Oh, hit the side of the tabletop right there. Got caught. Man, just saved right there. So close to the backflip wall, but didn't get caught. Over the fountain right there. Lands in the end. Splashes down in it. And now here we go, right for the van stick. Got a nice sky wheelie as we're now down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. Venom putting up a good run so far. This could challenge Crazy Bull if it puts up a sick run to finish regulation and gets in the bonus time. Up and over the semi-trailer right there as it's lined up for that tabletop. Up and over the vans right there. Got a nose dive right there as it's slowed down. Alright, here we go. Right for that steep sail right there. Over this crossfit, the double. The double right there with the fountain. Alright, wind down the clock. Now going for the table, center jump right there. That's nice. They hit the back of the table jammer, and oh, they're gonna go over. Oh man, flipped with flipped with all of regulation filled. Was about to go into bonus time right there. So no bonus points. Man, that's gonna be close. That might challenge Daisy Chain for second place, though. We're gonna see in a second. Man, that was a good run by Venom, but unfortunately flipped way too early right there, as you can see right here. Got caught, the rear tires got caught right there, and just nosedived and went over right there because it didn't have enough speed to go over. All right, here we go. Here comes the score, and it's a 29 in regulation. So Venom is going to get a 29 output in third place. 1 point behind Daisy Chain, but 3 points behind Crazy Bull. And now Locomotion is at the line, getting ready to go. So here comes Locomotion. And now here comes Locomotion on the track, getting ready to probably to line up for the center jump as it always does. And it's first freestyle in over a year as well. Like a lot of the trucks here, that they have not competed since the Runners-Up Cup. And gonna go right for the center jump, lands right on the racing lane, nosedived a bit, and now gonna go right for the semi-trailer right off the bat, the front side of it. Almost hit the wall right there, and lines up for the crossfred right here. And got some nice air off it, managed to avoid the hill like Reckless Intent couldn't do. And now right up the center jump and land around the vans. And now gonna line up for the double, gonna try and clear it. No, it's gonna go try and crossfred off the side and hit the side of it too. Put a nice hole in right there. And now gonna go right for crossfred, hit the side of the trailer right there, saying careening almost into the backflip wall. Once again, somehow didn't get touch it right there. And got some big air off the van stack. And now going right for the steep side of the racing lane. Gonna get a nosedive right there as we're now halfway through the run. Solid run so far for Locomotion, as it's gonna go over the fountain, land right into it beautifully right there. And now gonna go right for the bus stack. Got some big air once again. And now gonna almost hit the wall right there. Somehow avoid the backflip wall once again. Didn't get caught right there, as we're down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. Right back for the jammer. Nice sky wheelie up the van stack right there. Alright, let's see what they're going to do, getting close to the wall. Line up for the double. And floor into it. It's going to try and clear it. And it will. How's it going? Beautifully cleared it. And now going right for the semi-trailer once again. That was beautiful. Hits the wall right there. And going to try and line up for the semi-trailer. And yes, it will. Oh, this could be trouble. Got caught right in the jammer, but managed to get out. What a sick save that was. As we're now in bonus time for Locomotion. Oh, big sky wheelie right there. Off the jammer. Van stack tried to get a wheelie, but couldn't maintain it. Alright, now here we go. Up that van stack right there. Got some more big air. And now right for that fountain. Once again, gonna land right in it too. Nosed it. And now gonna go right for that van stack. Try to do like a crossfred right there. Lands right in front of the tabletop right there. And gonna, oh, that's gonna hurt backing up. It needs to hurry up. Oh no, I don't know if it's gonna count time. It's gonna smash right into the hill right there. On the wheelie right there. And manages to save it, as it's stuck in between jammer and goes right over it off the side. Nosedive right there. Got a nice save right there. Man, what a crazy finish that was for Locomotion. No idea if that counts towards the score or not. And now it's gonna go up the steep side of the racing lane and manages to avoid the van stack right there. Gonna go right for the center jump and gonna park it right there on top of the van. What a great run there by Locomotion. Probably not gonna be enough to beat Crazy Bull. Got some nice air off that crossfred and big air off the van stack right there. And how about this? Clearing the double right here. That was nice. The first one to do that. Finally, just barely cleared the trailer right there. And as you see right here where it smashed right into the side of the tabletop right there. Got into a wheelie and managed to save it right there into a wheelie. And now the score's coming in. It's a 27 regulation plus 2 bonus points. And Locomotion will get a 29. 4th place right now behind Venom, Daisy Chain, Crazy Bull. And now up is Power Forward. Still not been able to do good racing the last couple events. Let's see how well it does tonight in freestyle though, as Power Forward is now underway. And now here comes Power Forward on the track. The 2011 Racing Champion has also put up some sick freestyles before and has won numerous freestyles before. We'll see how well it does here. Remember back in the 2014 championship over 2 years ago, Power Forward actually finished I believe, 3rd place overall in Freestyle for 32, and had the lead for a while. And this was back here in Sandboy Stadium, so power forward can put up runs here that can take the lead or be very close to win at the end. And score beat still 32 by Crazy Bull as it goes into a donut, first one in a while, as it swings around beautifully right there too. And now going to go right up that van stack right there, got some big air. And now lined up for the fountain. And got some nice air, lands right into it once again as it's becoming more of a mud each second now. And now going to get some nice air off the bus stack. Get close to the backflip wall. And now line up for that jammer right there. And got a nice distance off it too. Might have been like the biggest jump off it from that angle. Halfway through the run. Nice air off the racing lane now. And now gonna line up for the vans over there. And gonna get a nice sky wheel right there. And trying to maintain a wheelie but couldn't quite keep it up. And now gonna go right for the cross right there. Hits the semi-trailer once again. And now going to go right for the tabletop right here. Up the van stack with some more big air. Final 21 seconds left in regulation. Up the steep side of the hill right there for racing lane. Now turning around, hits the wall. Gonna go right back for the fountain. Got some more big air. Splashes down into it too. Nosedive once again. Winding down the clock. Gonna go up the bus deck. If it's gonna do something, it needs to hurry up. It's running out of time. And now gonna go right for that jam once again. And we're now in bonus time. Alright, so now gonna go right up the racing lane once again. Now turning around. And gonna looks like line up for the center jump. Here we go, kind of crooked, but managed to line up kind of perfectly for it. Off like, ooh, got caught by a jam right there, managed to get out of it. Alright, now final 10 seconds left of regulation. Maybe line up for the backflip. And nope, it's turning around. Alright, if it's gonna do something, it needs to hurry. As it's lined up for the trailer. Here we go! And Azukoi! Beautiful sky wheelie! And actually cleared it from that angle! Azukoi, that was awesome! What a sick move that was by Power Forward, and that's going to count towards bonus time. And that's a reference because Power Forward did just that in the 2009 MTWS Championship that obstacle was from. It actually was the first one to hit from that angle and got a beautiful sky wheelie off it too. And now going to go right over the double once again. No one's been able to clear from that side. Man, what a crazy finish Power Forward has. Probably not going to be able to take the window. Going to go right into the fountain and going to park it in this time. Oh man, I can only imagine how muddy the tires are now. Man, that was a crazy run there by Power Forward right there. It probably won't be enough to take out Crazy Bull's 32, but that fish right here, watch that. Right through the trailer, a beautiful sky wheelie, and actually cleared the double. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. And the scores are in. It's a 26 in 25 regulation plus free bonus points, and it's a 28 for Power Forward. Way back. I think it's like 6th place in total, but not a bad run for Power Forward. And now at the line is Flying Falcon. Remember I said Power Forward was the first one to hit that double from that side with the semi-trailer? Well, Flying Falcon was the first one ever to clear it, which stunned everyone in the 2009 championship and gave it the lead for a bit. So let's see what Flying Falcon can do. And now out comes Flying Falcon onto the track to take on Crazy Bull's 32. And let's see, looks like it's going to land for the steep side of the racing lane. And got some nice air right there too. Cleared it as well. And now going to go right for that jammer right there. Got caught right there from the front rear end. That's why I nosedived it right there. And now line up right for the semi-trailer. Like crawled up it. Like didn't really line up for it. Landed on the cars too. Alright, now going to go right for the racing lane once again. And now, here we go. Turning around, maybe line up. Falls can go maybe for the double. Because remember, like I said, Flying Falcon actually was the first one to jump that double. Oh, got caught by the jam right there in the 2009 championship with that semi-trailer right there. Up and over the bandstand right there. That'd be a kind of funny coincidence that happened just like Power Forward did its memorable move too as well. Nice air off the bus deck as we're now halfway through the run almost. And goes into the mud now as you see. It's no longer water, it's mud. And now gonna get a nice sky wheelie off the van stack, land around the car. Ooh, nose it down right here. Slowing down, maybe line up. Is it gonna go for the double? And here we go. Gonna go right for it and cleared it with just the same distance I did last back in 2010. Here we go. Right back for the semi-trailer. Up and over it too. Beautifully done right there. And And now I'm gonna go for the other trailer too, but slow it down a lot too. Got over the bus too. That was a major addition that didn't do in the 2009 championship. Alright, here we go. Now gonna line up for the race lane. Looks like I try and crossbred over the fountain right here. But oh, got caught him too. Oh, gonna flip with just a couple seconds left in regulation, so didn't fill the run. But that was still a pretty good run nonetheless. And how about that jump over the double too? That was really sick as the scores are coming in now. And it's a 26 in regulation. So Flying Falcon would get a 26. Not a bad run at all by Flying Falcon, but was nowhere near enough to take on Crazy Bull. And now Shatter is at the line getting ready to go. So let's see what Shatter can do. And now here comes Shatter on the track. Gonna go right for the bus stack. As we saw earlier, Shatter made it all the way to the semifinals. It looked really good in racing for the first time in a long time too. As it's now going to a donut. As he's gonna go into the wall right there, so I had to stop the donut. And now going right for that racing lane right there. And nosed it right there too. Alright, here we go, right for that the jammer right there. Got some nice air too. And now looks like gonna line up for the vans over there. And gonna get some nice hit. Got a lot of speed of it too. Oh, got nice distance right there too. Score to beat still 32 by Crazy Bull. No one's gotten close yet. And gonna crawl up the buses. And got some nice air right there. And now coming up right for the semi-trailer. Really slow it down because it wants to avoid the backflip wall, which everyone else has been able to do so a lot better than the last couple events here. Got some nice air off the van stack right there too, but didn't get really a lot of distance right there. Up the steep side of this racing lane. Final 30 seconds regulation as it missed the van stack right there. Gonna go over the mud pile right there. Got over. Oh, almost spun a little bit right there. And now line up for that bus stack. Got some big air off this front, the back side of it. Getting close to the back of the wall, but managed to avoid it. Now up and over the van stack once again. Got a whole bunch more air that time. And now final 10 seconds of regulation. Got nice air right there. Alright, turning around into a donut. Well, Flo was going for a donut. And now line up for the center jump. And that's going to be it for regulation. And now we're in bonus time. Alright, let's see what Shatter's going to do. Up and over the van stack. I got some big right there. Alright, here we go for the backflip. And we'll complete it too. First backflip probably in a while. And gonna reverse up the van stack too. Nice idea right there. Oh, this could be trouble. Gonna go. Oh, gonna go off the side. Oh, this could be trouble. And right on the tailgate right there. Oh, but stuck though. This is not gonna be really good. And oh man, it's winding down the clock. It's still stuck on its side. And that's gonna be it for bonus time as Shatter is stuck on the tailgate, not getting any traction at all. And that's gonna end the run, unfortunately. But hey, it did fill the run. Man, that was quite a solid run too. Sucks Shatter couldn't do more in bonus time. Man, that was a nice jump right there. And then that backflip too. The first one it did in a long time too, since I don't think it did one in the runners-up cup. As the score is now coming in, it's a 26 in regulation plus 2 bonus points, and Shatter gets a 28. Not bad, but still nowhere near enough to take on Crazy Bull's 32. And now up is a truck that has not freestyled in over since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup, and that's Ye Plunder. And here it comes. Here comes Ye Plunder on the track. The first time it's freestyled since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup. As it's going to go line up probably for that van stack down there. This is like Ye Plunder's like intro, like driving around the track before line up for a van stack. Here we go. And got a nice, beautiful skywheel off it too. Took a hard lane right there. And now lines up right for the double. And gonna crawl off it. Got some nice air off it. Almost landed on the other one right there. The cars of it. And now couldn't line up for the semi-trailer. And now lines up for the jammer right here. And got some nice air right there too. And now right back for the racing lane. Up and over it. Hit the back end of it. Alright, so now up and over that van right there. Kind of got caught there for a second. Alright, so now, here we go. Up and over the mud puddle. And oh, nosedive right there. And now gonna go right for the bus stack right there. Got some big air off of it. And now lining up for the van, double right in the tabletop right here. Got some more big air off of it too, as we're now halfway through the run. Let's see what it goes. Ooh, go hit the jam right there. Up over the center jump. And now, ooh, hit a nosedive right there. Almost went into the wall. And now going for the double. Gonna go crossbar instead. Got some big air off of it too. As down to the final 30 seconds of regulation for Ye Plunder. Here we go. Gonna go almost into the wall. Hit the back up. That's gonna hurt. Alright, going for that crossbar of the semi-trailer. Got some nice air off of it. Managed to avoid that jammer because it's pretty close to the jammer when you do the crossbar right there. Up and over that racing lane. Alright, final 10 seconds of regulation. Let's see. Gonna go line up for the center jump. Got some big air off of it. Hits the side of the racing lane. And that will be hitting for jammer. Go get really close to the backflip wall. Somehow didn't get caught right there, but had to back up. That's gonna hurt. As in bonus time now. Up and over. Ooh, kind of like crooked jump right there off the double right here. Gonna go right for that semi-trailer. Up and over it too. Nice skywheel that was. Gonna go up the other bus right there. Alright, wind down the clock for bonus time. Let's see. Gonna go right for the van right here. And could get a wheelie. Nope. Tried to maintain but couldn't do that. Alright, gonna go right for the jammer right there. Cross out the semi-trailer. And that's gonna be it for bonus time. Ye Plunder's run is up in terms of scoring. And gonna get some nice air off the center jump right there. I mean, double with the vans. And our sky wheelie into the center jump right there. Beautifully right there. Alright. Ooh, hits the van stack once again. Had to back up. And now gonna go right into the double. And gonna go right into the fountain right there. To park it. What a crazy finish that was for Ye Plunder. And that was a good run. First run since the Runners-Up Cup. But we'll see. Was that enough to take Crazy Bull's lead of a 32? Probably not. Oh, of course that's going to be enough. Of course, where is it going to be placed as the score is about to come in? That was some nice air off that back of the semi-trailer. Here it comes. And it's a 25 in regulation plus 1 bonus point. And it's a 26 for Ye Plunder. Did not really do good in terms of score, but it still was a good run for Ye Plunder's first run in over a year. And now at the line is the Reverser King Predator. We'll see, can it finally get a reverser backflip as it has not been able to do so in a long time? We're gonna find out as here comes Predator. And here comes Predator! Going right for the middle militia jump. Got some big air. The Reverser King of MTWS. Predator probably will try to get a reverser backflip, which has failed numerous times, like over the last couple of events, even though after it had such a near like 100% success rates, like declined dramatically last bunch of events. We'll see if it gets tonight. So far off to a good start. And now gonna go right for that fan stack. Got some nice sky wheelie right there too. It tried to maintain a slap wheelie but couldn't maintain it. Alright, so now going right for the double. Got some nice airs that crawled over it into the gap in between. Up and over the other one too. And now line up for the semi-trailer. Up and over it. And now it looks like gonna line up for the tabletop right here. Up and over too. It's a big air right there too. And now gonna go right for the steep side of the racing lane. Oh, got caught right there. That nosedive. Alright, so now, let's see, going right for the racing lane over there, as we're going down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. Alright, now going for jam right here, got some nice air off of it. Alright, turn down, this could be line up for it. It's coming to a stop. Oh yes, here we go! Reverser backflip! Will it succeed? Up and over! And that was the guy! The first reverser backflip in who knows how long! Beautifully done by Predator right there! And now down to the final 10 seconds of regulation. We'll see how well it does. Need to put up a big number to challenge Crazy Bull's 32. And now gonna go for the double. And we'll clear it. And that's it for regulation. Now in bonus time, it's gonna reverse up the trailer too. Beautifully done right there. Matter of fact, Predator, I think, actually did that in the 2009 championship, although it wasn't as successful. That's for damn sure, I believe. And now gonna go right for the cross right there. Oh, got caught in the semi-trailer. In between a jammer right there, managed to get out. Alright, needs to hurry up. Wind down the clock. Alright, let's see. What's it gonna do? It's gonna go right for the fountain. Here we go. Up and over it. Actually clear right there. Got a nice wheelie. He slowed down. Oh, went right into the wall right there. Ah, that's gonna end the run right there. Man, Predator hit the wall really hard right there. But man, that was one hell of a run. It looked much better now. And look at that reverser backflip too. The first one that had succeeded in a long time. Although it wasn't pretty, it still managed to get it. And how about that huge air off the double right there? And then comboed it up by reversing up it too. Well fought out there by Predator. As the score's coming in, it's a 28 regulation plus 2 bonus points, and Predator's gonna get a 30 to put, I believe, third place right now, still behind Daisy Chain and Crazy Bull. And now at the line to mark halfway through Freestyle, Blood Rage, the only truck that can double down. And I'm sure Blood Rage would love nothing more than to actually get that double down. So here we go, here comes Blood Rage. And now here comes Blood Rage on the track, attempting to go for the double down. Our racing winner from the night, who put up a sick run last time out in the 2015 championship on this track, and got some big air to get things started off the steep side of racing, up and over the van stacks right there. Alright, so let's see now. Gonna line up for the cross red. Yep, here we go. Off the side of it too, so avoid the hill. Alright, now gonna go right for the racing lane. Got some big air right there too. And now line up for the double. I thought, yep, gonna line up for the double, but kind of spun out a little bit, so couldn't really go at full speed. Lands right on the cars right there too. Alright, now going right for the semi-trailer, up and over it. Turn around in midair so it can avoid the backflip wall. So far, good run. Up and over the fan stack with some big air right there too. And now gonna go right for the jammer. Lands right in front of the van stack right there. Up and over it too. Beautifully done. Halfway through the run now. Let's see, looks like gonna line up for the center jump. Kind of offside, managed to line up perfectly almost. Gonna land around the hill right there. Nose dived it. And now, right up and over the jam right there. Couldn't maintain a wheelie. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Blood Rage is putting up a run. Up and over the bus stack, really crooked too. And now for the fountain, off the side. Well, actually in the mud now. Ooh, kind of crooked landing. And now going right for the steep hill once again. With some more big in it too. Azugoi. And now up and over the fan stack right there. This could be lined up for the backflip. Yep, here we go. Up for it and landed it perfectly too. Alright, and gonna reverse up the van stack right there. Managed to save it from losing points from going reverse. And now it's bonus time. Blood Rage is putting up a hell of a run. And now into a donut right here. A perfect spot to do it, but getting kind of close to the hill right there. And going into a cyclone now. What a sick move donut that was. Alright, let's see. Looks like gonna line up for the trailer right here. Up and over it. Beautifully. Got some big air and lands right on the bus. Beautifully right there. What a delicious sight that would have been. Now for the center jump. Off the side, we're gonna get some big air. And line up. Is it gonna hit the advance? Oh, no, that's not gonna count. Got some big air up the bus stack, but that's not gonna count towards the score. What a great run by Blood Rage. Now right, ooh, hits the side of the jammer. Up the top of the bus stack. And ended up doing a crossfred inadvertently onto the bus stack right there from the jammer. Goes right to the cars right there for the double. Took a crooked bounce on landing. Man, all this crazy stuff doesn't count towards the score, remember. Some big air right there off a crossfred right there. And now going right for that crossfred up the semi-trailer right there. Alright, turn around. Lines up. Ooh, hit the side of the back. Stump tabletop. Got over it off the side right there. And kind of a crooked land. Now line up for the backflip again. Means semi-trailer gonna go over across the middle and land right on the racing lane too. What a crazy move these Blood Rage are doing. Up and over the jam right there. And come into a stop right in front of the backflip wall. I guess it's not gonna try and risk getting caught because that would have been too risky to end the run. Man, what a crazy run Blood Rage did there. That easily topped what it did last time out here in the 2015 championship. But was that enough to take out Blood Rage's 32? Look at these highlights right here. That beautiful back backflip. And that huge air off the semi-trailer right there lands right on the bus beautifully, which I'm actually quite surprised because it didn't really have enough speed to like really clear it, and it almost did right there. And that beautiful crossfred onto the racing lane as the score is now coming in. It's a 31 regulation, 3 bonus points, and it's going to be a 34 for Blood Rage. That's going to be enough for the lead. Wow. Blood Rage has the lead with 34 as we're now halfway through Freestyle. As you can see, Blood Rage leads with a 34. Crazy Bull still second with 32. Daisy Chain, who came out first, got a 30 still, and still is third place. Predator with a 30. Venom with 29. Locomotion 29. Topsy Turvy with 28. And Power Forward 28 to round up the top 8 in Freestyle so far. Wow, what a night so far it's been, but we still got half of Freestyle still to go, and the Encore too. And also, we put a brand new obstacle on the track, and that is an RV on top of the double where the semi-trailer would be at. So, oh my goodness, can you imagine the huge air someone can get and actually clear that RV? Oh, that would be a beautiful sight as we get ready for halfway through Freestyle. So at the line now, getting ready to go, is Fireball. Here we go to mark the second half of Freestyle. And now Fireball is on the track to take on Blood Rage's 34, showing off that animated flame that took 4 days to make back in 2014 as it always does. Alright, let's see, what's it gonna do? Void fountain, not gonna hit the van stack. Let's see, slowing down. Oh, it's gonna line up for the double, which on the other end there's an RV on. You can't see it yet. You're gonna see it if it tries to jump it or lands into it. Oh, this is gonna be awesome! And here we go! Fireball's gonna get things started with the double jump! And it's going to clear the RV! Oh my goodness! Actually cleared the RV! Wow! Oh my goodness! That was a great start right there! Up and over the vans right there with some big air to get things started! Oh my goodness! That was nice seeing it get jumped, but can we see it get smashed into it? That would be nice! Someone tries to jump it but smashes right into it! And Fireball gonna clear the double right there for the first time. Man, Fireball is coming here on fire so far in this run. Literally, how funny, ironic mention of that. And now gonna go right for that tabletop right here. Up and over the side of it. Nope, my fault's gonna line up maybe for the trailer right there, but off the course. And now going right for that crossfred. Up and over. Oh, got caught by the trailer. Oh, got really crooked there upon landing. Need to pick up the pace. That lost a lot of momentum right there. Alright, up and over the bus stack right there. And now gonna go right over the mud puddle, lands right into it off the side. That ain't gonna cool down that animation. Alright, now for the sky wheelie right there, up the van stack too. Ooh, took a hard land right there. Alright, now going right for the racing lane right there. Got some big air. Now going right through the van stacks, up that tabletop. Alright, here we go for the backflip. Let's see what's gonna happen. Up and over. Oh! Fireball's going off the side, lands on one wheel. Oh, this is gonna be so close. No! Gonna go over. Oh man, left like 9 seconds. Look how close that was! Just so close! Actually, I think Fireball actually touched the RV, but that was so close to touching it. Man, that was incredible, including jumping the double right there. What a crazy run that was by Fireball, but flipping over way too early. Didn't even get into bonus time. That's gonna hurt the score. Watch this though. The backflip failed right here, landed right on the one wheel. Somehow managed to stay balanced for a bit. I thought maybe it would be able to save it, but unfortunately did not happen. And the score's now coming in. It's only a 30 for Fireball. Wow, so close. That's 4th place or maybe 5th place, I believe, so far. So not a bad run for Fireball. And now at the line, getting ready to go, is one of our semi-finalists from racing, Growler, whose shit fell flat on its face last time it was here in the 2015 championship. We'll see what it does tonight. Could it take on Blood Rage's 34?
If you wanna rise up, start with me. If you wanna stand up, here's one for free. If you wanna rise up, start with me. If you wanna stand up, here's one for free. If you wanna rise up, start with me. If you wanna stand up, here's one for free. If you wanna
And here comes Prowler on the track, going right for the bus deck, and then going right for the racing lane right here. Prowler, its first freestyle since the 2015 championship, where it fell flat on its face in freestyle, hoping to do good. So far off to a good start. Nice crossfit right there, off the double, up the van stack right there. And now turn around, managed to avoid the semi-trailer, the backflip containers, up and over that semi-trailer. There was some big air right there too. Alright, so now here we go, right for the table jammer right there. Jammer up the center jump right there. Off to a solid start to take on Blood Rage's 34. And gonna get, oh, nice air right there, hits the cars right there too. And now gonna go right for that jammer right there. Really slowed it down right there, as we're now halfway through the run. Here it goes, into a donut. Swinging it around right there, too. First time anyone was doing it from that angle. And managed to hang in there, too, in the same spot. Didn't go all over the place. Oh, swung around the bus right there. Almost lost control off the side of it. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Now going over the mud pile right there. And now going right for the racing lane. Once again with some big air right there. Nose dive, spun out a little bit. Alright, now going right up and over the van stack right there. And now gonna go right for the RV. On backflip wall. Here we go. It landed it perfectly too. All right, probably needs to pick up the pace though. Back it up, it's gonna hurt. All right, here we go. Up and over the van stack right there. Jam right there. And now gonna go up that jam right there. Goes into the stiff side of the van, the racing lane right there. As we're now in bonus time. Prowler putting up a sick run. Oh, here we go. Line up for the double again. And gonna clear the RV. Oh, hit the RV right there, but still managed to hang in there. And the RV is still up there too. Unbelievable. Prowler up the semi-trailer right there too. This run is beautiful so far. Now gonna get some nice air off that jammer right there. Alright, so here we go. We need to hurry up and do something. It's gonna hit the center jump, and that's gonna be it. This all still counts, and that's it for bonus time. What a great run by Prowler. Ooh, it's a big air off the bus deck too. Man, this easily makes up for the disappointing performance back in 2015 championship. Nice air off that jammer right there. And now gonna go right for that mud pile once again. Lands off the side. Alright, so now, here we go. Line up for the double right here. Here we go. Slow down immensely and lands right in the mud fountain right there to finish it off because it's not mud yet. What a sick run that was by Prowler. Now the question. Was that enough to take on Blood Rage's 34? We're going to find out in a second. This is going to be really close. Man, what a great run that was. If only Prowler could have done that in the 2015 championship instead of that embarrassing blow. Look, let's see how close. And, oh yeah, Prowler did hit the trailer right there. But RV right there, but it was not enough to knock it down. Alright, the scores are now coming in. And it's a 30 in regulation. 3 bonus points. Prowler's going to be 1 point short with a 33. Wow! Talk about really close. Just 1 point short of tying Blood Rage. Well, now Wild Ride is at the line, getting ready to go. So let's see what Wild Ride can do. As Wild Ride has historically struggled here in Sam Boyd, except for the first time in the 2010 championship. Let's see what it can do. And now here comes Wild Ride on the track, and looks like gonna drive around the track like it pretty much used to, but unfortunately because the long 20-second intro had never been able to do this as lately the last couple years. Right, here it goes. Looks like it's done. And it's gonna line up for the highest jump possible in time for that certain part of the song. And here we go! Wild Ride's run is on. He's got some nice air off the tabletop, the double right there. Up the tabletop right there with the vans. And now line up for the bus stack right here. Here we go with some nice air off the two. Border beat still, a 34 by Blood Rage. Up and over the foul right there, hits the side of it. Got caught by the faces right there, managed to hang on for the save. Alright, now gonna go up for the sky wheel right there. Beautifully landed too. And now right for the racing lane right here. Got some big off it. Actually managed to clear it too. That was nice. Alright, now, ooh, nice sky wheelie right there off the jammer. Alright, line up for the crossfred right here. Up and over it too. Beautifully done. And now going right for the jam right there. And gonna land right, almost on the van right there. Up and over the center jump as we're now halfway through the run. Here we go. Up and over the racing lane right there, the steep side. And now going up and over the van stack right there. Got some nice air right there. Going around, looks like line up for the semi-trailer. Yep, up and over it too, beautifully. And now, wind down the clock. Needs to hurry up and wants to do something big. And up and over the racing lane once again. As it's now lined up for the van. Gonna go upside there. Be careful. Okay, got lucky because that's what happened to Crush and Run earlier. Now up and over the mud puddle right there. And now 10 seconds left. Up and over the bus stack right there. Alright, turn around. Oh, here we go. Right for the backflip. It'll get just nick of time, but we'll be able to hit an obstacle in time. And nope, that's it for regulation. As we're now in bonus time. Coming to a stop right here. Let's see what's it gonna do. Oh, it's gonna go for the backflip right here. Oh, that's so good. Almost backflipped it right there. Up the RV, knocked it down, lands right on the hood and crushed it. Oh, that was absolute joy by Wild right there. That was unbelievable. Unfortunately, though, it flipped with a lot of time left in bonus time, so its score's gonna really be hurt by it. But man, that was one hell of a finish. Can you imagine if it got the backflip off of that too? That would have been a whole lot of points right there, because that's something that would have been very difficult, if not impossible to do. Here it comes again. Let's watch that again. Wow, that was unbelievable. Knocked the RV down as it flipped over. We gotta get that out and put somewhere else, as the scores are now coming in. It's a 27 regulation plus 2 bonus points, and Wild Ride will get a 29. A little bit short, but that's what happens when you flip too early in bonus time. Alright, as Wild Ride goes in the back, Patriot is at the line now, getting ready to go. We saw how well it did last 2 events in the 2015 championship and last time out in Louisville back on Christmas. We'll see what Patriot can do here.
Wasn't ready to be no millionaire. I was ill prepared. I was prepared to be ill though.
Here comes Patriot on the track, going right for the bus stack right there. And let's see, gonna go right for the center jump right there. Up the jammer, lands on top of the van stack 2 right there. And now gonna go right for the double and go in the clear. Beautifully done right there. And if you didn't see, I put the RV down front at lesser steep side of the racing lane. And ooh, hit the wall really hard right there, but not enough to break it. So still going. And now Paul's gonna go for a crossfit right there. And gonna go right for the steep side. And you saw the RV right there up the steep side of the racing lane. Alright, so now here we go right for the fountain. Gonna get some big air off it, lands inside of it. Oh, nosedive right there, managed to save it. And now gonna go up the bus stack right there. He got caught by the rear end right there. Halfway through the run. And now gonna go right for the van stacks right there. Got some big air. And now here we go, right for the RV. And plows right through it beautifully. Destroys the rest of it that Prowler, Wild Ride, and everyone else couldn't destroy yet. And got some big air right there off the steep side as we're down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. And then goes right into the wall right there. But still not hard enough. Backed it up. And now going to go right for the steep side, up the tabletop right there, off the side, managed to hang on in there. And going to go for the semi-trailer, up and over it too. Going to go in between, got caught, but managed to get out of it. Alright, clock's winding down. Looks like, going into a donut, and beautifully swinging around here too. Alright, this is still, okay, came to a stop. And this is all now for bonus time now. As Patriots put up a solid run right there. Ooh, goes in the wall right there. And now going to go right up the fountain, mud puddle right there. And now gonna go right for a crossfit, up and over the semi-trailer right there. Managed to avoid the wall right there, but gonna go into the wall right there. Has to back up again. That's gonna hurt the score. Alright, now gonna go for the crossfit. Got a beautiful wheelie right there. Needs to hurry up. And gonna hit the jammer right there. Up the van stack right there. And that will be it for bonus time. What a sick run this has been by Patriot. And now back for steep side once again. Crossfit's over to the other lane right there. And now up for the semi-trailer, crawled up it, and now, let's see, lines up for the center, the tabletops right here, gonna go up the van stacks, and it looks like it's gonna park it there. What a great run that was by Patriot. Not as good as it was last year, and most certainly not as good as it was in Louisville back on Christmas, where it took the lead for a long time. But I'm quite curious to see where it's gonna land at. You saw it went right through the RV, beautifully destroyed it too. And then going up the back of that semi-trailer right there, got some big ears that went in between the van stack and the double right there. And then that cross thread right here. And into that wheelie as the score's now coming in. And it's a 26 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. And Patriot will get a 28 to put in the middle of the pack so far for Freestyle. And now at the line is Eruption getting ready to go. Because remember, Eruption actually took the lead for a while in the championship. And I think overall finished like 4th place at the end of the night. So we'll see what Eruption can do. Here we go.
Let the sparks fly.
There's no such thing as maybe. Burning like it's dead. No more hesitation.
And now Eruption is on the track. Gonna go right for the bus stag and get some big air right there. And now up the racing lane with a whole lot of speed too. That was like the biggest jump anyone's got on that side. Spins out almost right there. Gonna line up right for the cross spread right there. Up the double right there. And now going for the tabletop. Up the van stacks. Man, Eruption's coming up with a lot of aggression. It's first ever freestyle in that paint job. Up and over the semi-trailer, the biggest pile of height so far. And now for that semi-trailer right there. Lands in between the gap. And now it drives over the bus right there. As it's now lined up for the center jump. A lot of speed too. Got a lot of perfect timing on those turns to line up everything at full speed almost. And now off the side of the tabletop with the vans. And now lining up for the bus once again as we're winding down the clock for regulation. Winding down the clock for regulation. We're getting close to the 30 seconds. And gonna go up the racing lane right there. And now here we go. Right for the fountain. Up and over right there. Beautiful skywheel right there. Almost cleared it too. Down to the final 30 seconds. Eruption is giving Blood Rage all it can give it right now. And here we go. Right back for the semi-trailer. Up and over. Oh, this could be trouble up the side. Managed to get off the jam. Got really lucky right there. Alright, now going for the vans right there. Another beautiful skywheelie right there. And lands it perfectly. Alright, down the clock goes. Lines up for the steep side of the race once again. Got over it. Didn't really get much distance that time. Alright, now for the steep side of the tabletop. And that will be it for regulation. We're now in bonus time with a backflip too. And landed perfectly. Alright, backing up quickly. And now let's see. What's it going to go for? It's going to go right for the trailer. Here we go. Flooring into it. And a beautiful skywheelie too. And we'll clear it too. Skywheelie down it too. That was awesome. Alright, into another donut. Easy to hurry up right here. Wasting right now the clock. Oh, there's a spinner in the air like that. Unrealistically, but that's happened before in MTWS. Get close to the obstacles. Oh, and 2 wheels on the no. Gonna go over. But not before filling the clock. And a close run that was. What a sick run that was by Eruption. But was it enough to take on Blood Rage's 34 and get revenge from losing the quarterfinals in racing earlier? Oh man, this is going to be so close. I can't wait for the scores to come in. Man, what an absolutely dominant freestyle that was by Eruption. And that beautiful skywheelie over the double to clear it that way. That was awesome. And the scores are now coming in. It's a 32 in regulation, 3 bonus points, and Eruption will do it with a 35. By just 1 point, Eruption has taken the lead. And we're winding down the trucks too, as Destroyer is now at the line getting ready to go. It's first freestyle in over since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup. We'll see what Destroyer can do in its first freestyle since to take on Eruption's 35 now. And now here comes Destroyer on the track. As you all know, if you've watched MTWS a long time, Destroyer is of course going to go around the entire track to show off to the crowd, a whole lap around the stadium as it always does. Destroyer, last time we saw the 2015 Runners-Up Cup, wished it made it to the championship. And we'll see how well it does here in its first freestyle since. It's going to crawl over the van stack, but that didn't count towards the score. And it's still driving around the stadium, showing off to the fans, getting ready to go to challenge Eruption's 35. As it's driving across the backflip wall right now, starting to pick up speed. And here we go. Destroyer's now underway as it's line up for like the biggest jump on the out here. Alright, here it goes. Line up probably for the double. No, it's gonna line up for the center jump. Here we go. And Destroyer is underway for Freestyle. Cleared the center jump too. And now for the back step up right here. I mean the tabletop with the vans. Alright, so now looks like lined up for the cross spread. Yep. Barely lined up, just in time. Ooh, nice nosedive right there. Alright, here we go. Right for the race lane. Up and over it too. Now line up for the table, the double. Yep, here we go. And gonna cross spread off it with some more big air too. And now up that tabletop once again with the vans. And now gonna turn around, maybe line up for the bus deck. Yep, here we go. And it's gonna get some nice air once again. Whole lot of momentum so far for Destroyer as it goes over the mud pile, lands right in the middle of it. Ooh, nosedive it right there. As we're now halfway through the run as it goes in the wall. Up and over the fan stack, the steep side. We got beautiful sky wheelie. And now for the racing lane once again. And cleared at that time again. And now up the spans once again. And here we go. Gonna go for the backflip. And we'll, ooh, kind of crooked, but managed to get it. Got really lucky like their Destroyer did. Alright, so now up the van stack once again. And got some big air right there too. Wind down the clock. Needs to hurry up. Up the steep side of the racing lane. Got some nice air once again. Alright, so now here we go. Right for the double. Here we go. And gonna try and clear it. And it will. Beautifully done. Right for the semi-trailer. Up the side of it. And looks like managed to avoid the backflip wall right there. And that's gonna probably be it for bonus regulation. No idea if that jammer count as Destroyer now in bonus time. Hits the hill right there for the center jump. Alright, so now gonna go right for the cross spread once again of the double. And got some noise here once again. Alright, now here we go. It's this part of the freestyle where Destroyer's gonna put down a cyclone and is always known the MTWS's best cyclone, young producer. And here we go as it swings it around hard still as the clock now expires, but this all still counts towards bonus time until it stops. It hits the hill right here. It tries to save it, and that's it. That was it for bonus time. What a sick cyclone that was for Destroyer. It is the absolute king of MTWS at producing cyclones. Alright, now gonna go for the steep side of the semi-trailer. Got some huge air right there. Gonna land on top of it. Oh, hit the side of the bus stack and flipped it around. Got really lucky right there. Didn't flip over. And now gonna go up the racing lane. Alright, here we go. Gonna cross pit onto the jammer, onto the semi-trailer. That was really, oh no, they're gonna go over. What a crazy finish that was. Destroyer cross-thread on from the jammer onto the semi-trailer, but unfortunately did not get enough distance and hit the top of it and flipped it over. What a crazy run that was for Destroyer. A nice return after over a year from freestyling. Probably ain't gonna be enough. But man, that was one sick run. That crooked backflip, those huge cross-thread jumps off the double, that huge off the van stack, that beautiful cyclone right here. Because man, that was sick. Oh yeah, and clearing the double too. A whole lot of highlights here. But I can't wait to see. Was that enough? Probably not. Can't wait to see the score as we still continue to look at these highlights. They're just so sick. That cyclone was just awesome. And then that cross spread up the double. Tried to look like landing a race lane, but did not get enough speed, which sent it careening into the blue bus and spin around. And the scores are in. It's a 28 regulation, 3 bonus points, and Destroyer will get a 31. Not bad in a return. So Destroyer got a 31, and now Bling is at the line getting ready to go. Let's see what Bling can do. Here comes Bling on the track, gonna go right for the bus stack right here. Remember last time we saw Bling in the 2015 championship, it fell flat on its face in freestyle. Hoping to avoid that this time. Gonna go right for the vans. Got some nice air right there too. Couldn't get a wheelie. And now line up for the crossfit over the semi-trailer. Got caught by it right there. And hanging there, but almost went to the backflip containers. Unfortunately, the backup, that's gonna hurt. And now going to go right for the jam right there. Got some nice air right there. Couldn't maintain a wheelie. And now up the racing lane once again. Alright, so now looks like lining up for the set. Oh, going to go right for the steep side of the racing lane right there. Got some big air too. Hanging in there compared to last year. Alright, up the bus, the van stack right there. quickly turning it around as we're halfway through the run. Now going right for the bus deck. Got some big air right there too. And now gonna go right into the fountain. Lands beautifully into the mud. And now lines up for the van deck. Oh, spun out! Man's hanging there. Got really lucky since that's what killed Crush and Run earlier. And gonna get some big air off the steep side as we're now final 30 seconds of regulation. Got big air right there too off the crossfed of the van stack. And now Paul's gonna go for jammers. And now gonna go right for the semi-trailer. Oh, big sky wheelie right there too. Lands beautifully on the bus. Beautifully right there by Bling. Alright, so now here we go, right for the center jump. Gonna get some big air too. Ooh, lands on the jammer, but managed to hang in there. Alright, so now up the fan stacks once again as we're now in bonus time. And gonna go right for the backflip. Here we go. Lands right on the hood and managed to get it. Bling got right there. As we're now gonna go, ooh, hits side of semi-trailer. Accidentally on the tailgate. In big trouble right here. Wasted so much time, managed to save it. Oh, wasted so much time there, but managed to hang on for the save. And gonna get some huge air off the tabletop right there. Alright, gonna hit the fountain, the double, and go for the crossfed. And that's it for bonus time. Bling held in there for a great run, but still going. Gonna get some big air right there. And now gonna go crossfed over to the symmetry right there on two wheels. Ooh, took a hard hit, but managed to hang in there. And managed to make the turn. And now gonna go right back for the semi-trailer. Got some nice air right there. Lands in between the gap. Up the bus stack right there. Alright, so now let's see what it's gonna do. Lines up for the fan stack right there. Came to a crawl right there. Alright, now line up for the double. It's fountain. And gonna land inside of it to end the run. What a sick run that was by Bling. Definitely a lot better than when it first came out here last time over a year ago when it fell flat on its face. Now that was some sick runs. I can't wait to see a score. Got some big air off the back of the semi-trailer. There you see lands right on the bus too. That was beautiful. Got the backflip right here. Although it's kind of crooked. Although that save off the semi-trailer right after the backflip really did hurt. So let's see if the scores are now coming in. It's a 28 in regulation plus 1 bonus point, and Bling will only get a 29. Yeah, getting stuck right there really did hurt its score. And now Yatsura is at the line, getting ready to go. As we're getting closer to mark 3/4 through freestyle. So here comes Yatsura.
I'm not the same as yesterday. Ooh, it's hard to explain how things have changed, but I'm not the same as before, and I know there's so much more ahead. I can barely believe that I'm here, and I won't surrender quietly. Step up and watch me break down.
Here comes Yatsura on the track, gonna go right for the bus stack, and if you saw over there, near the cement trailer, got a new van stack out there, plus there's a bus stack now, right in front of the van stack right up here, as it's now turning around, line up for that bus stack right there, and gonna go right over it too, beautifully done. Yatsura in its first freestyle since the 2015 Runners-Up Cup, off to a good start so far, and now gonna go right for that jammer right there. Got some nice distance, managed to avoid the backflip semi-trailer. They got really lucky so far. Goes for that fan right there, hits the wall right there. Man, the trucks mostly have been pretty lucky when it comes to the not being grabbed by the backflip wall right there, because that's usually the case if they get that close. Alright, right for the center jump. Got some big air right there too. Nice sky wheelie. And now, gonna go right up the bus stack right there, as we're now halfway through the run. Gonna go right for the center van stacks right there. Got some big air off them too. Alright, right back for the race in lane 2. Kind of crooked. Alright, Yatsura put up a good run so far as we're down to the final 30 seconds. And gonna go right for the best, crossfire of the double right there. Got some big air too. Alright, so now, here we go. Oh, it's gonna go for the backflip. Probably its first backflip since Mexico City in 2015. And that was beautiful. Is it gonna reverse up the hill right there? That way it can avoid reversing right there. Oh, gonna go off the side. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, I had to back up there. That's gonna hurt. Alright, flying down the clock for regulation. Gonna go right back for the backflip symmetry. Got some big air land right on the bus. As we're now in the bonus time. Going right for the van stack right there. Got some big air. And now going right for the... Oh, gonna hit the fountain sideways. Jumps the other one too. Oh, this could be trouble. Nice save on 2 wheels off the double right there. Alright, here we go. Right for the bus stack once again. Cross friends over the semi-trailer. Getting close to the wall, man, to turn around in time. And lines up for the jammer. Man, Yatsura's put up a sick finish. And gonna go right for the semi-trailer. Beautifully done right there to clear the double and wheelie down the ramp. That's it for bonus time. What a sick run this is by Yatsura. Oh, man, this is gonna be so close. Ooh, took a hard hit right there. And now managed to get off the jammer right there. Oh, man, I can't wait to see his scores. This is gonna be sick. This could really challenge Eruptions 35, especially at bonus time. That was sick. All right, here we go. Right back for the fountain right here. Lands right in it, though. It comes down and now hits the van stack from the bus stack from that side. Going off the side a bit. All right, now right for the center jump. Really kind of crooked right there. Lands on top in front of the jammer right there. All right, here it goes. Right for the crossfade right there. Got some big air off the van stack and close the wall. Managed to stop just in the nick of time right there. Reverse up the van stack once again. Oh no, gonna go off the side. No, gonna go over. Wow, what a crazy flip for the fish off Freestyle. Man, that was crazy. But I can't wait to see the scores. Oh my goodness, that was probably Yatsura's best freestyle ever. Just waiting for the scores to come in. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. As we're still watching all these incredible highlights. Its first backflip probably since Mexico City in 2015, and then that jump over the semi-trailer. That was incredible. This is the first one. The second one where it actually cleared it too that went the bonus time, fish bonus time. And the scores, it's a 30 in regulation, 2 bonus points, and Yatsura will fall short with a 32. Man, that was so close, but that was one hell of a run. Well, Yatsura also officially marks 3/4 through Freestyle, as here are the top 8 right now. As you can see, Eruption leads with a 35. Blood Rage, second place. Sucks he couldn't get the double down with 34. Prowler with 33. Crazy Bull still 4th place. How about that with 32? Then Yatsura at 5th place with 32. Destroyer with 31. And look at that. Daisy Chain came out first. 23 trucks later, it's still in the top 8. That's how incredible its run was. And then the Reverser King Predator with a 30 as well. So how about that? The top 8 freestyles over 30. I mean 30 or more. Well, I'll let the verdict sink in once we get the final 8 trucks in. And all that's left, before we get to the Freestyle Champions and the Freestyle King Crazy, we're just down to the final 2 best freestylers that have not gotten a championship. Shadowrun and Outrage. And speaking of Shadowrun, here it is at the line getting ready to go. Hoping to try and make up for its terrible freestyle last time out in the 2015 championship. We'll see what Shadowrun can do. And now here comes Shadowrun onto the track, trying to make up for a terrible freestyle in the 2015 championship. And gonna go right for the steep side of the racing lane. Got some big air right there too. Off to a good start. And now gonna go right for Jammer. Uh-oh, gonna go out the side, hits the side of the semi-trailer. Oh, no, gonna go over. Oh, it happened again. It happened again, and it's only a 5 for Shadowrun. Oh, I'm sure Shadowrun's probably hitting itself right now. It happened again. Oh, man, that really sucks. Well, now at the line is the last of the trucks before we get to the champions. And that is probably the best freestyle that's not a champion yet, or in contention of being like a champion. And that is Outrage. So here we go. Here comes Outrage on the track, going right for the bus stack. And remember, like Outrage's last run here in the 2015 championship, we're going to impress a whole lot of people on this big stage. And here it goes, right for the crossfed up the bus stack. Got a lot of support from that run. We'll see how well it does here. Could take on Eruptions 35. And now line up for the bus stack right here once again, up and over it. Off to a good start, and now gonna go right for the fountain, lands off the side of it. Uh-oh, got caught, but managed to get out of it. All right, now going right for the van stack right here. A beautiful sky wheelie right there. Alright, so now here we go. Right back for the double. This time I'm going to try and clear it, and it will. Beautiful start as we're now almost halfway through the run. Man, Outrage has put up a sick run. Ooh, almost hit the wall right there. And now going to go right for that fan stack right there. Couldn't maintain a wheelie. And now going to go for the other one. And got another beautiful sky wheelie right there. Keeping a lot of momentum up and speed throughout the run. And now going for the center jump. Got some big air right there too. Cleared it as we're now down to the final 30 seconds. Going up the fan stack. Got some big air right there. Need to slow it down as it's going to go for the backflip. Here we go. And got it perfectly too. Winding down the clock. Outrageous. Put up a run to challenge Eruption. Right for the semi-trailer right there. Up and over it beautifully. And here we go for the other one. And gonna fall into it beautifully. Asukoi lands right on the fan. Beat the bus stack beautifully. Asukoi, what a run this is. And now gonna hit the buses right here. Got a massive sky wheelie. Gonna go into the wall as we're now down to bonus time. And a hit all count towards regulation. Up for the sideways hit on the fountain. And now gonna go cross spread over the semi-trailer and on top of it. But it's in a very difficult position. Oh, it's gonna try and reverse out of it. But into the jam is it gonna go over? Man, that was an interesting idea to reverse into him, but as you saw, did not have enough speed to clear the distance in between them. So that really wasn't a good idea because that wasted a lot of time in bonus time still. So that could probably hurt Outrage's chance to take the lead over Eruption. But look at all these highlights. This run was sick. Just like in the 2015 championship, that run was absolutely sick. And a huge sky wheelie landed right on top of the bus. That was beautifully done right there. As the scores are now coming in as Outrage got out of the jammers. It's a 32 in regulation, 1 bonus point, and Outrage will fall to 4th place with a 33. Higher scoring run here last time out, but it was not enough to take the lead. And that's it for everyone else. And now down to the final 6 trucks, who are all either champions or runner-ups. And first up will be the 2009 Freestyle champion, Mad Dog. Here comes former champion Mad Dog flying out of Thunder Alley to take on Eruption's 35. Well, Eruption lasted this far, but now we're talking about champions and former Freestyle champions going in and out. As Mad Dog gonna go right for the double to get things started and cleared it with a lot of air too. And now right for the semi-trailer right there. Needs to slow down, getting close to the backflip wall. Bad to back up, that's gonna hurt. Alright, now line up for the tabletop right here. Up and over the fan stacks right there. Got a lot of distance too from him. Takes a hard bounce. Now for the steep side of the racing lane. And got a nice wheelie. Managed to avoid the bus right there. And now going right for the fountain cross spread right there. And now lines up for the jam right there. Needs to slow down. Oh, got caught right there rear end. That's why nosedive. Alright, so now let's see. Mad Dog. Oh, going out the side of the van right here. Hit the wall right there. And now Mad Dog's going to go right for the backside of the semi-trailer. Look how beautiful air right there. Nice sky wheelie. And cleared the double too. Beautifully done right there. Nice sky wheelie too. Halfway through the run. Other than reversing right there. Mad Dog's put up a solid run to take on Mad Dog's Eruption's 35. It got caught right there on top of the hill. And going down. Alright, so now here we go. Right for the bus stack right there. Up and over it too. As we're down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. And gonna go jump the fountain too. Beautifully done. And now gonna reverse up the bus stack. Well thought out right there. And now lines up for the center jump. Here we go. Get some big air off it too. A nice sky wheelie too. Clears it completely too. Alright, now up the back. Step up right there. The tabletop, I meant to say. And here we go. Right for the backflip. And got it. Perfectly done. Alright, bad to back up. That's gonna hurt. And we're now in bonus time. Up for the semi-trailer. Got some nice air right there too. Oh man, that regulation's gonna be wild, but can it get a good bonus time? Beautiful sky wheelie off the side of the semi-trailer, gonna land right in the racing lane right there. Alright, here we go. Lines up maybe for the center jump. Yep. Off the side though, on 2 wheels in the air. Comes down hard right there. And now gonna go right for that bus stack right there. Wind down the clock. Needs to slow down, getting close to the wall. Needs to hurry up though. Managed to avoid the backflip container. Oh, hit the side of the hill, ain't gonna go over. Oh, left 1 second on the clock. But that was one hell of a run by Mad Dog. That's not going to really hurt too much. But now the question is it going to be enough to take on Eruption's 35? That was a beautiful sky wheel right there. Completely cleared the double right there, too. Nice air off the center, not the center jump, the racing lane right there too. That backflip was awesome. And then that hit the backside of the semi-trailer, sent into the other lane too. That was awesome right there. Beautifully done. As the scores are now coming in, it's a 32 in regulation, 3 bonus points. Eruption's gonna tie. Mad Dog's gonna tie Eruption with a 35, I meant to say, as we have a tie for the lead. Wow, what an incredible run that was by Mad Dog, but it was not enough to outright take over Eruption's spot. It's gonna tie it. So now, up next is Thunderbolt, the 2011 Freestyle champion who was runner-up in Freestyle last time here in the 2015 championship. We'll see, could Thunderbolt take on Mad Dog in Eruption's 35? Here comes former Freestyle champion Thunderbolt on the track. Just fell so short and win racing, and it's going to take a vengeance on this track. And off to a good start so far. Last time it was here in Vegas, it was runner-up in Freestyle. The arch rival Impala hopes not to happen again this time around. And it's going to go up the semi-trailer right there. And off a lot of aggression so far. It's going to line up for the crossfit. Oh, going to go right for that advance leg. Off the side of it on 2 wheels, takes a hard hit. Alright, now gonna go right back for the racing lane and got some big air right there. And get a lot of traction on this track, quickly spin around, going right for the next obstacle, which none of the other trucks have been able to have so far. Got some huge air off the crossbred, and now up the bus deck. Oh, getting close to the wall. Managed to turn, hits the back of it right there. Gonna hit the jammer. Oh, gonna hit the side of the tabletop right there almost. Halfway through the run. Thunderbolt is putting up a run to challenge Eruption Mad Dog's 35. Got a nice wheelie off the fountain. Goes in the wall, quickly turns around. Goes right back for the fountain. Again, just hitting everything at full throttle. Gonna crossbred over the symmetry right there. Oh, hits the symmetry, but got lucky right there. Didn't screw him up. And now almost, gonna back up. That's gonna hurt. Alright, now gonna go right for the crossbred. Got some nice air right there. Alright, now line up for the semi-trailer. And here we go. I see him going. Huge air right there. And lands on the down ramp too with a beautiful wheelie. Crossed it. That was great. Final 10 seconds. Gonna go right for the center jump. Got some big air right there. Alright, now down to the final spot. Couple seconds left. If it's gonna do the backflip, it better hurry. And it will count. This is it. This is it for regulation. And that was it as we're now in bonus time. Thunderbolt is putting himself in contention. Gonna go right for the semi-trailer right there. Then this is running sick. Gonna go right back for the center. Oh, gonna crossbred onto the race lane. Gonna hit the center jump. Oh, what a hit that was on 2 wheels. Nice save right there. Damn, what a hard hit that was too. Probably should have broke something. All right, here we go. Wind down the clock. Run out of time for bonus time. I'd say huge air off this double once again. Gonna go right for the semi-trailer right there, and that is it for bonus time. What a sick run that was. Gonna reverse up the semi-trailer now too. Lands on the cars on the down ramp. Man, this run is absolutely sick. Gonna go right for the race lane. Crossbred onto the center jump right there. Takes a nosedive on the down slope. Alright, now going right back for the crossbred up the fountain once again. And now going right back for the center jump. Crossbred it over the semi-trailer right there. Huge hit that was right there too. And gonna go in the wall to finish the run. What an unbelievable run by Thunderbolt. That was sick. That was probably even better than its run in the 2015 championship. Now, the question is, not only is that going to take Eruption and Mad Dog's lead, but did Thunderbolt put himself in contention where no one else might not be able to recover from? Because there is that point where someone goes out so big, scores so high that no matter what anyone does after that, they might not be impossible for them to make it, to take over. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so close as the scores are still coming in. Man, that hit right there onto the center jump right there. What a devastating hit it was. I can't believe Thunderbolt was still able to keep going from that hit. And man, that beautiful reverse up the semi-trailer. Alright, now the scores are coming in. It's a 36 in regulation, 3 bonus points, and Thunderbolt will shatter the 35 and take the lead with a 39. Wow. Oh my goodness, what a dominant run that was by Thunderbolt. But now we're down to the final 4 trucks. And first up is the only truck to ever won multiple freestyle titles, and that is Outlaw, as it's ready to go. Here comes Outlaw, the two-time freestyle champion on the track. Got some big air start things off of the bus deck. Oh, nice skywheel right there as it goes into the center jumps van stack right there. Let's see what it does here. Gonna go right for the double. Got some big air right there too. And now lining up for the semi-trailer. Last time we saw Outlaw here on this track, it fell flat on its face really early on, unfortunately, because that violent flip when it tried to jump the triple. And got some nice air off the tabletop right there. And now gonna go right for the racing lane. Damn, Outlaw's off to a great start so far, as he's gonna almost went off the side of the center jump right there. Didn't quite clear. Ooh, took a hard hit right here. Needs to pick up the pace. We're getting close to halfway through the run. Gonna go right for the symmetry. Oh, went too fast and oh, hit the wall and broke the forelink. Oh, disaster struck Outlaw once again. And it looked like that was kind of inadvertent. Looked like Outlaw all of a sudden got such a sudden surge of speed, which sent it flying to the wall to end its run. That sucks. And it's only going to be a 12 for Outlaw. Oh, man. Outlaw was putting up a solid run, too, but unfortunately fell flat on his face once again. And now Nitro is at the line getting ready to go as we're winding down the runs. So here comes Nitro.
I told this guy where I was from. He said, oh, Canada. Kind of laughed it off. It was funny, huh?
Here comes Nitro on the track, the 2014 Freestyle Champion, who lost his title here over a year ago to Impala, and won his first Freestyle sets back, losing that title last time out in Louisville with tying against Impala. We'll see how well it does here, as it's going to go right for the double right there, cross-thread though, going right up the tabletop, up the van stacks with some big air. Damn, off to a big aggressive start so far. Hits the wall as it turned around. Right for the bus stack now. Got some big air right there too. Alright, now going to go right for the steep side of racing lane. Got a nice skywheel it, and he needs to slow it down, getting close to the wall. Hits the wall right there. Spun out a bit. As he's going to go right for the fountain right there. Lands into the mud puddle right there. Came to stop there, they got caught. Gonna go for the crossbed, really risky right there, but managed to avoid the wall right there, but oh, gonna spin out right there. Oh, stalled, got fired back up. Oh man, backing up and losing that much time is gonna hurt. Alright, gonna hit the van stack right there, got a nice sky wheelie, and now gonna go right for the semi-trailer. Oh, they're going big air right there too. Hits the side of the tabletop, gets shoved to the side of the race lane as we're now halfway through the run. Venom's putting up a good run as it got big air, just barely cleared the trailer right there. Up the semi-trailer right there. Uh-oh, getting close to the back of the wall. Somehow didn't get grabbed right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, hit the side of the jammer right there into the tabletop. Final 30 seconds of regulation. Nitro is hanging in there. And get a nice skywheeler right there too. Alright, so now, here we go. Bo's gonna go into a donut as it's lined up for the steep hill right there. Got some big air too. Alright, now going right for the steep tabletop once again. Up the van stacks right there. And gonna go right for the backflip. And landed it too! Beautifully done! Alright, now in bonus time for Nitro. And put up a good run so far. I hit the semi-trailer. Oh, no, gonna go out the side! Oh no, going into the jammers! Oh no, it's gonna get stuck! Nitro is stuck in between the jammers and is now an obstacle with just 2 trucks left. Wow, what an unprecedented development this is! First time this has happened in a while that a truck became an obstacle. Had to look up once again when I get a chance to see how long it's been. Man, Nitro flipped got stuck so soon. It left a lot of time in bonus time. Matter of fact, it might not even count towards bonus time because so much left was in it. As the score is now coming in. And we'll see what it is. It's a 30 for Nitro. Well, the judges really were stiff on Nitro at time, even with missing bonus time. So now Nitro is an obstacle. That should be maybe enough clearance between the jammers for the last 2 trucks to clear it. So, oh boy, I can't wait to see what happens to Nitro. And that could be a major game changer to take out Thunderbolt if someone jumps over Nitro. And we're going to find out who it will be. And first up, the former Freestyle King, Crazy! Here comes the former Freestyle King, Crazy, on the track. to show itself off to the crowd, since it had not done that the last time here in the 2015 championship, because it went right for the Metal Militia jump to try and win. Score to beat still, 39 by Thunderbolt. And of course, you know Crazy will definitely try to go into Nitro. And we're going to see if that's going to happen, as Crazy's going to go right for the crossbred off the double right there with some big air right there too. Here we go, up the tabletop right there with the van stacks. And now going to go line up right for the bus deck in there. Got a nice sky wheelie right there. Off to a good start. Now going right for the racing lane, the steep side. And now turn around, maybe line up for the fountain. Here we go, gonna try and hit it from the side. Oh, went right through it there, went in between the faces, but managed not to screw up, thankfully. Up and over the best deck right there. Uh-oh, getting close to the back flip wall right there. Managed to not get caught twice right there, but backing up, that's gonna hurt. Alright, off the side of the back tabletop right here. Gonna go up the semi-trailer there. Gonna land on the side of it. Oh, and right on the bus too. Gonna go off the side of it though. Halfway through the run, Crazy needs to pick up the pace and lost a lot of momentum from earlier. Gonna go right for Jimmer. Had to slow down right there. And now lining up for the van stack right there. Up and over it. And now here we go. Gonna go right for the semi-trailer. Ah, so good. What a big jump that was. We're down to the final 30 seconds of regulation. Crazy put up a sick run. The challenge Thunderbolt. Here we go. Right for the back. This double again. Offside. Oh, hit the bus right there. And now, here we go. Gonna go right for Nitro. Up and over it too. Got caught by the semi-trailer right there. It didn't touch Nitro. It touched the semi-trailer. What a beautiful jump that was by Crazy. As we're winding down the clock. Could Crazy put up a run to challenge Thunderbolt's 39? As they get close to the wall. Hits the wall right there. Needs to hurry up. Hit the fountain time. If it's gonna count. Yes, it will. If it spins out right there. And we're now in bonus time. Crazy putting up a sick run. And now gonna hit the tabletop right tabletop right there with the van stacks. Here we go for the backflip. Up and over. Got kind of crooked though. Had to back up unfortunately. Now line up right back for the stack once again. Gonna go off the side. Jumps the jammer right there. And now here we go right for the trailer. At full speed is possible again. And gonna almost clear it again. Alright, if it's gonna hit something, it needs to hurry. Okay, hit the side of the tabletop right there, but get shoved to the side of the racing lane. What a sick run this is by Crazy. Oh man, this is gonna be close probably. And got some big air right there too off this tabletop. And now let's see what's it gonna do. As it's gonna go right for the fountain once again. Beautiful sky wheel that lands on top of the buses. Oh, this could be trouble as it hits the hill right there, but managed to get off of it. And now here we go into a cyclone now. Man, Crazy's going nuts to make up from falling so short in the 2009 championship. And it's still going strong because remember in Louisville back on Christmas, its transmission actually blew at the end of its run, but managed to fill the run. Gonna go for the trailer once again. Up and over it. Clears the van stack right there. And remember, all this crazy shit does not count towards the score. Up and over the double once again. Lands on top of the bus too. Beautifully crushed it down. Alright, now gonna go for that van stack right there. Like slowing down a lot. Coming to a stop in the Thunder Alley. Backing up. Gonna go into the walls that backed up too. Alright, now going right back for the tabletop once again. Up and over it too. Beautifully done. And now gonna go for the fountain. Gonna go off the side. This could be trouble as it spins out and goes into the wall. Alright, backing up now. And now gonna go into the fountain once again. And gonna land on top of it. And it's gonna end it right there. Wow, what a sick run that was by Crazy. But was it enough to take on Thunderbolt's 39? That's gonna be very difficult because what Thunderbolt did was probably the run that you see once in a while that no one, no matter how hard they try, will not be able to beat it. Man, I can't wait to see his scores. This run was absolutely sick, and I'm surprised the transmission didn't blow like it did last time out in this run. And how about that jump, too? Over Nitro, too. That was awesome. And the score should be coming in any minute. As we're still looking at all these incredible highlights, too. This was absolutely sick. Landed on the bus right there. And, of course, when we went for a triple last time, double last time, landed right on the bus, too. That run was absolutely sick. And the scores are now coming in. It's a 31 regulation plus 3 bonus points, and Crazy's going to get a 34. So close, but not enough. Like I said, Impala probably put up something that might not be possible to beat. And now, at the line, left is Thunderbolt's arch rival, the defending Freestyle champion Impala. And how ironic, a rematch pretty much from the 2015 championship. Remember, Thunderbolt came out, had the lead last up before Impala went out there and took the win. So, will it be Thunderbolt getting revenge for that run and win another freestyle, and of course getting revenge on Impala. Or will Impala once again win its second freestyle after becoming champion, which would be, I believe, the third freestyle win in a row. We're gonna find out, as here comes Impala. Here comes Impala on the track to once again defend its title. It had to defend last time out against Nitro in Louisville, where it had to end up tying, but now it's got to go up against its arch rival Thunderbolt, who put up an even bigger score. Matter of fact, even bigger score than Impala got its freestyle title with back in 2016. So we'll see what Impala can do. Could it challenge Thunderbolt's 39? That's going to be a tough number to beat, but so far off to a good start. Hitting everything with a lot of aggression. Ooh, a hard hit on the racing lane right there. So flying over the tabletop right there. All right, now up and over that band stack right there. Really, ooh, got caught by the bus right there, but managed to get off. Up and over the double right there. Cross threads onto the racing lane. And now going to go right for that tabletop right there. Slowed it down dramatically so it doesn't hit the wall like Topsy Turvy and Outlaw did earlier. And now going to go for a cross thread. Hits Nitro's roof right there, side of it. And now going to go right for the semi-trailer there. Beautiful skywheel right there. Almost cleared the double right there. Man, Impala's putting up a run, but needs to fill up the whole run and get a good bonus time too. So that's going to be very difficult. Might need to win by just bonus time. As ooh, got caught by the stick just like Mad Dog did earlier. That's going to really hurt. All right, down to the final 20 seconds. Going right for the backflip. Up and over and got it perfectly there. All right, needs to hurry up. Back it up. That's going to hurt. Needs to line up. Going to line up for the semi-trailer. Up and over it right there. Alright, wind down the clock for regulation. And gonna go right past semi-trailer full speed. And gonna land right in front of the racing lane. What a hard hit that was. And hits the racing lane. That still counts towards regulation. That's it. We're now at bonus time now. A sick regulation, but could put up a sick bonus time to take on Thunderbolt. We're gonna find out. Wasting a lot of time not hitting something right there. Should have gone for the bus. Gonna hit the double being found right there. Up and over two. Slams into the bus right there. Takes the hard hit and had to back up. That's gonna hurt. Alright, now going right for the racing lane. Oh, hits the bus right there for the double. Looked like trying to go into the double right there, but didn't line up perfectly for it to go for the middle. Alright, is it going to hit some in time? Nope, that's it for regulation. Goes for the crossbred over Nitro and into the semi-trailer. Man, that bonus time kind of struggled right there. Hits the bus like, oh, going to go into the wall. Oh, going to climb it. Oh, they're going to go over. Well, that was a sick run, but is that enough to take on that 39? I actually don't think it will be. Because that bonus time really did hurt. But that was some sick moves too. On the backflip, hitting the backside of the semi-trailer and going into the racing lane right there. That was sick and stuff. We're about to see it soon. But that bonus time really did hurt. The backing up didn't really do much at all. Everything that went right for Nitro, Impala, in its regulation went terrible for it in bonus time. And that's going to hurt dramatically. As the scores are now going to come in. We're going to see it's 35 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. Impala is going to get second place with a 37, the exact same score that it got in the championship. And Thunderbolt has won freestyle. This is its first freestyle win since back in New Orleans on December 18th, 2015. And what a dominant victory it was. A 39 ended up winning by 2 points. Kind of like almost near reverse of what happened in the 2015 championship when it was runner-up to its arch rival Impala, and now it got to be here. Now, of course, Thunderbolt would have loved if this was a championship event. That way it could have gotten its second freestyle title, but unfortunately that's not the case. But this is just as satisfying for Thunderbolt, as not only did it win freestyle, it almost got the sweep too, if you think about it, because Thunderbolt was the #1 qualifier and made it all the way to the finals too. If it actually beat Blood Rage, it could have had the first sweep in a long time, but unfortunately for it, it wasn't the case. And of course, nothing more satisfying than beating its arch rival Impala twice. The quarterfinals of racing and the freestyle right here. That was a dominant freestyle. What a dominant night overall for Thunderbolt, the only little blemish was that it couldn't pull off the racing win, which could have gotten its first sweep in a long time. So that sucks that wasn't the case. What an incredible event it's been so far, but we're not done yet. We still got the Encore, which we're starting to get worked on right now, but before we can do that, we're going to now look at the stats for the event. And wow, here's the qualifying stats, and I still can't believe it. Thunderbolt was the #1 qualifier, but how about Daisy Chain getting number 2? I still can't believe it. With, of course, Thunderbolt 3rd, Topsy Turvy 4th, that was surprising, Crusher Run 5th, Outlaw 6th, Destroyer, Shatter 7th, and Destroyer 8th. And then after that, we get into racing with the round 1 recap when Thunderbolt beat Mad Dog, Fireball beat Patriot, Impala beat Venom, Yatsura, Destroyer beat Venom in that photo finish, Crush and Run beat Locomotion, Prowler beat Crazy, Flying Falcon beats the Monster Razor, Topsy Turvy beats Reckless Intent, Nitro beats Predator, Blood Rage beats Shadowrun, Eruption beats Crasher, Outlaw beats Crazy Bull in that crazy race, Shatter beats G-Plunder, Madness beats Power Forward in upset, Wild Ride beats Bling in that rematch because the first time tonight, and then Outrage beats Daisy Chain in that photo finish. That was a sick race. And then of course we got into round 2 with Thunderbolt beating Fireball, Impala beating Destroyer, Crush and Run losing the Prowler like in a photo finish. That was disappointing for it. Topsy Turvy beating Flying Falcon in the rematch, which almost got into another tie too. Blood Rage beats Nitro, Eruption beats Outlaw, Shatter beats Madness in a photo finish, and Wild Ride beats Outrage. And then we get to the final rounds with Thunderbolt beating Impala in that incredible race for the arch rivals in the quarterfinals. Prowler beating Topsy Turvy, Blood Rage beating Eruption, Shatter beating Wild Ride. Then we get to the semifinals where Thunderbolt beat Prowler, Blood Rage beat Shatter, and then in the finals, that wild finals it was Blood Rage beating Thunderbolt to win its first race since 2015. And now we look at the freestyle stats with, as you can see, Thunderbolt won with a 39, Impala was second with 37, and how about this, Eruption 35, Mad Dog 35, Blood Rage, not bad for a double down attempt at 5th place with 34, Crazy 34, Prowler 33, Outrage 33. So how about that top 8 got 33 or more? Not done yet with that. Moving on. Crazy Bull 32, Yatsura 32, Destroyer 31, Daisy Chain 30, Predator 30, Fireball 30, Nitro 30, Venom 29. So almost all, half the field, the top scorers got almost 30 or more. Ain't that just something? Again, we're not done. And then of course Locomotion starts the bottom half with 29, Wild Ride 29, Bling 29, Topsy Turvy 28, Power 4 28, Shatter 28, Patriot 28, Crasher 27. We're down to the final 8, and the top 24 scorers got 27. Oh my goodness. Moving on to the final 8. And the bottom 8, Flying Falcon 26, G-Plunder 26, Reckless Intent 25, the Monster Razor 25, Madness 25, and how about that? Crush and Run 13, Outlaw 12, and dead last Shadowrun with 5. So wow, all but 3 of the trucks at Freestyle got 25 or more. How about that? And to make this more devastating, let me show you a chart comparison of this event's Freestyle to World Finals 18. The one thing I pay most attention to when it comes to Freestyle is what's the average score and how many filled their runs. And I went back and looked at my World Finals 18 math on this. Now remember, World Finals 18, because they changed the score formula, it was the lowest score in World Finals ever with an average score of 7.21. But if you go by my math calculations that I did in that video, the average score would have been 27.96, which is the 3rd highest. And of course, 61% of the trucks filled their runs. So as I looked up the event stats for this event's average score was 28.34, which by my World Finals 18 math would be slightly higher than World Finals 18. So we win on that account. And in terms of how many trucks filled their runs, well, in World Finals 18, it was 61% filled their runs. here tonight, it was 65.6% filled their runs. So as you can see, MTWS had a higher score in runs compared to World Finals 18, and more percentage of the trucks filled their runs by almost 2/3 actually too. So, what does this show you once again, as I've been saying for many years? I know how to run a monster truck league, and more importantly, I know how to make better tracks that are actually much better looking too, and the results show it. So to all you Feldbots, stop defending Feld. It's ridiculous how much your apologetics are getting lately. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't even apologize anymore. When I point this all out, you just call me fat or something to dodge it. Because you can't defend this. Feldbots, some of the biggest retards in the world. But what an incredible event it was. With congratulations to Thunderbolt getting #1 qualifier and of course win race. And if it just beat Blood Rage in the finals, it could have gotten a sweep. And congratulations of course to Blood Rage winning racing once again. But now it's time. The moment you've all been waiting for a couple hours now. It's time to get ready for probably the biggest, baddest encore in not just MTWS history, but probably monster truck history. So, let's get ready.
I see your dirty face, hide behind your collar. What is done in vain? Truth is hard to swallow.
Ladies and gentlemen, back in 2007, my first ever digital monster truck was ever conceived. Now it took 2 more years before it actually became real life in the game, but this truck would eventually lead to MTWS as it is today. So please welcome the 10th Anniversary Encore for Iron Wing, as the 10th Anniversary Iron Wing is now on the track. It's as best I could do as a replica of the one I made on Rigs to Rides. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. And it's gonna do a whole lap around the track to get you all fired up for this Encore. This is going to be sick. The 10th Anniversary of Iron Wing. One of the trucks that actually helped lead all the monster truck leagues I've done before online, before eventually leading to MTWS. As it's now lining up for the advanced stake right there. Gonna park it right there. But that's not all. Please welcome all the former Iron Wing trucks in order of their creation. The original Iron Wing. Iron Wing Tank. Old school Iron Wing. Iron Wing 2009 second update. Iron Wing 2009 third update. Iron Wing Ford, Chevy, and Dodge. Iron Wing 2012, Iron Wing Japan. Iron Wing 2013 Las Vegas, and MTWS Maryland feed. And here we go, as all the trucks are on the video screen, as you're going to see them all freestyle at once, as the Iron Wing 10th Anniversary truck is doing another lap around the track before it gives out the signal to start Encore. Oh boy, it's coming down to this. Are you all ready for the greatest monster truck Encore ever? Because here we go! Oh no, Iron Wing 2012 is going over. And now old school Iron Wing is going over on top of the jammer. Iron Wing Ford's gonna nosedive and gonna go over as we're down now to 10. Iron Wing Las Vegas is in trouble, gonna go over. Oh man, so now we're down to 9. And now Iron Wing Maryland Theme's in trouble, gonna go over. Iron Wing Dodge stuffed into the steep side of the race lane, gonna go over on 2 wheels at the shot to save it all, gonna go over. The original Iron Wing has just gone into the wall as Iron Wing Tank failed the backflip right there. And the first updated Iron Wing is broke on the backflip, so all that's left is 4 now. The 10th anniversary, all the Iron Wing Japan version flipped over as the Iron Wing 10th anniversary broke the 4-link. Still going on. Is it going to go into the wall to end its run? So all that's left is the updated, the third version, and the Chevy version from 2010. Iron Wing updates on the side, they're gonna go over. So only the 2010 Chevy version is remain standing. How long will it last? And it's gonna park it in the mud because seems electrical problems got destroyed by the mud. And how about that? What an incredible encore that was! 12 trucks plus a tank out there, and they kept running till they broke or dropped. What an incredible encore that was! And what an incredible event that was! That was nice to be able to come back for MTWS, the first event since Louisville back on Christmas. But the first major event since the 2015 championship back in February 2016, I meant to say. So I hope you enjoyed this event, everyone. Congratulations once again to Thunderbolt for getting the #1 qualifier and, of course, winning Freestyle. And congratulations to Blood Rage for winning Racing. And, of course, thank you all the Iron Wings for coming back from MTM2.com. to come back one more time to do an incredible 10th anniversary encore. This event was sick. I hope you all loved it, and hopefully soon I'll get to another event because I've got maybe 2 planned for later on this year, but they're still deep into planning, so don't know how long it'll take before they happen. So be on the lookout for them. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get back to all my commentaries, and I need a well-deserved break for almost a month of working. So hope you all enjoyed the series, and Zane!